nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true.
Sometimes I cry.
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hi, everybody. Welcome. Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 969.
Doing live.
We're doing it live. Got Andrew Rivers. Got Jeff Holiday. Doing it live. Welcome, everybody.
Andrew's live in studio.
Yes, he is.
That's a special thing.
That's where the magic happens, as they say.
I'm so jelly. I'm jelly. I miss being up there in the studio.
I know. We're going to probably pull you up here sooner than later, I hope.
For 1,000, hopefully.
Yeah. Oh no. I've basically warned everybody in my life. Like episode 1000, I'm coming up.
All right.
Yeah, we need you here, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm planning on tuning out the entire episode.
Well, tuning out how?
I'm just gonna be on my phone.
How about instead of doing that, like you can tune out, but you have to be on DMT the whole time?
Maybe I'll just be funny and stuff. Like
Can I do that? I'll do that. I'll volunteer for the
DMT the whole time?
I don't know about the whole time.
Yeah, 5 minutes. Isn't it like 5-10 minutes?
Yeah, it's not a long buzz there from my experience. Yeah.
I'm like the whole time. Fuck that.
You just come back and then you hit it again.
Would
Just keep
everybody
doing
be
that over and
happy
over.
if episode 1000 was just as long as my DMT trip was?
No,
Would that
they
please
would not
everybody?
Be. No.
Like, okay, we're starting episode 1000. Billy hit the DMT, and I'm like, and then it's over when I'm like, oh yeah, it was good. And I'm like, okay, goodbye everybody.
All right, we can time it. We can do it the same length that I have sex for. So 30 seconds.
That would be a good podcast. Like you just record you banging.
Yeah, well, with the green screen, we can make our dick look huge finally.
Yeah.
So that's cool with me.
The magic of television.
Another way to make your dick look huge, if you have a bee allergy, just fuck a hive.
It'll be all
brilliant.
bulbous.
Yeah. Oh, dude, a bulbous penis can get you some chicks.
Oh.
Like that's
yeah.
ask our friend Barry Mezzi.
Is it? Yeah, it's bulbous.
Looks like a bee sucked him off. The thing it looks like a shaved rodent. It's
naked mole rat.
and he paid for that too. It wasn't born that way. He got a cock job.
Yeah, don't mess with Beyonce's fan group. They really, if you fuck with them, they will beat you up.
They don't think you're ready for this jelly.
There is something to that though. I did know a guy. He had a weird dick, and he got laid because it went around like the big social circle that he had a weird dick. So all the girls wanted to see it. Like that is a thing. That is absolutely a thing. Girls will fucking do just to see a
what
weird
would you
dick.
make up about your dick to be like? I'd be like, oh, there's a weird mole. They'd be like, that's herpes. No, it's just a mole. Moles are supposed to pus over, right? It's totally fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I got
Like
a weird
nipple.
dick too.
Like a dick has a nipple, you know? That would be something.
I got a weird dick. Mine actually works.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird.
In middle school, all the kids called me Billy Weird Dick. That's nice. That's pleasant.
That's a good start to the show.
I gotta say, I'm a little let down though because so I've been catching up on all the shows. I took a trip recently and I watched last week's shows there and back, and then like you guys' last stream. All of these shows had something to do with Nick Fuentes, and like I finally get a chance to come on, and we're not talking about Nick, and I'm so bummed.
Oh, I got a little Nick
bummed.
in the playlist, but he's just not.
Excellent.
I can't put him in every title, you know?
Yeah.
That's a nickname for your penis, right? Little Nick?
Little Nicky.
When you
Yeah.
shave him, when you nick yourself shaving?
You ever see Adam Sandler's Little Nicky?
No, I saw a clip and I was like, this is probably awful. So
It's got a bunch of Popeyes advertisements in it. I haven't seen it either. I just know that it's got the Popeye advertisements.
Can I skip to the Popeyes parts?
Yeah, when you say the nickname is Little Nick or I think Little Nicky, and I think that I'm like
Popeyes.
feeding my little man a biscuit.
I'll butter your biscuit.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly. It's not creepy if we do it on camera. I've learned that today. Rat Lord Alcaraz made a supercut of me kissing like you and Scott and
Really?
yeah, and all types of love
it's
making.
brilliant.
And
Yeah, it's really good.
I realized none of it was creepy.
Yeah.
Because it was on camera.
How does that not get your channel taken down? But me making a couple jokes about the Pfizer.
Dude,
is-
everything is scary now.
Speaking of which, these two prominent left-leaning political streamers,
yeah.
they both got kicked off of Twitch for using the word cracker.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Their Twitch, I guess, is playing even with when it comes to what would be considered a racial slur. They're like, if it's considered a racial slur of any type, even though I think the word cracker is kind of funny and cute.
I mean, it's,
I think it's cute too.
Yeah. What do you? It's the old Louis C.K. joke of like, wow, you ruined my day. You know, take me back to owning land and people. Like, it's not. I don't find that as much of an insult, really.
But
Absolutely.
even though this might look like a win for the white supremacists, it's really a win for everybody because now all slurs are created equal.
Wow.
And
No,
that means
nope, that's
we
not
can't
true.
say any of them. What
That's
slur?
not true.
What slur has gone unslurred? Holiday.
No. See, this is a win, not for like justice or progress or anything like this. This is a win for creativity. You got to get creative now. You can't just say things like cracker, honky, some shit like that. You need to start calling people like snow roach. Okay. Like,
What
that's
about
you
blue
need to do.
cheese?
This is all
Blue
disgusting.
cheese.
This is all
Blue Chew.
We have to stop.
Yeah.
We have to stop picking on
Mayo
people because of their
monkey.
race.
Mayo monkey is a great one. Yeah.
That's racist. You're racist.
No, it's my word. I'm a
It's not
fucking
your
mayo
word.
monkey. I could say
It's
mayo
not
monkey
you-
as much as I want.
Okay, go get a jar of mayonnaise and take a big spoonful right now in front of me.
I don't have any in the house.
Oh, then how
'Cause
could
you're
you be a?
racist.
But if
how
I
could
did,
you be
I
a
don't-
mayo monkey sans mayo?
In the
Jeff
house.
Holiday.
Come on, man. What's up, my mayo monkeys? What's up, snow roaches?
But
How
yeah,
we doing?
it is getting out of hand. Like I just found out my album is on Napster, but they had to change it to Napster. You know, just because.
Drop the hard R.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
all my royalties go to Metallica still. So
Yeah. So he had tweeted this a few days ago or yesterday.
It was
actually.
yesterday. The left needs a big streamer who isn't known for using racial slurs, and I'm stepping up to the plate.
Oh, Vaush.
Never mind. They banned me for using racial slurs.
Yeah. And here's a video of him doing it.
Is Karen a slur then? Yes. Literally, yeah. Yes, Karen is a heavily gendered term. Yeah. Accept it. Be a Chad. Is Karen a slur? Yes. And I will use it. Yeah, go for it.
Better not
Is
say
crackers?
Karen.
Yeah, and I'll use it. Own that. Own that. Flex that. Don't run away from it.
He got banned for using Karen?
No, for cracker. He said
Oh,
cracker.
he
too.
did
but didn't the
cracker?
tweet below
Yeah.
that say he said the N-word or something like that in there?
It did,
That,
yeah.
No, they give examples of like words you can say or that you
Yeah,
may,
yeah.
But yeah, he said cracker after Karen.
Wait,
yeah,
so if
and I'll
he
use
gets
it.
if he gets
Own that.
banned if he gets banned for cracker but not Karen, does that mean that Twitch is protecting white men but they don't care about white women?
That's exactly
Twitch,
what
how
that
dare
means.
you?
That's
It's
exactly-
because
How
it's
dare you,
because it's a
Twitch?
racial slur.
No, it's because
It's the
Twitch is
racial
owned,
component.
Twitch
to
is
it.
owned by a male cracker, and not a male,
True.
not a male Karen, and that's the problem.
True.
Here's something else that got posted.
I would love
I don't know
nuggies.
about that.
I'm a nuggie lover.
Oh God.
I'm a
What is this? What is,
unironically, June Loon, yeah. Every day of my life is a constant struggle to not accidentally say the N-word. It's rough out here.
It is.
It
It's
is really
pretty-
hard. Like I grew up on hip hop.
Yeah.
The rap. I did the rap.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
used to
I
listen-
thought you were a big hopscotch fan.
No, it was rap. I used to
Dancer.
listen to a lot of Tupac, and I was on a radio station. I don't know, many years ago, and
Well, you had a brief rap career also, right?
yeah, I did a stint. I did a stint on the SoundCloud. I got out right before I had to get face tattoos.
Yeah, oh, good.
So I lucked out.
Or put your hair, Island Boy.
I kind of had a bit of a goofy haircut, but it wasn't quite Island Boys. I didn't go full Island Boys.
Yeah,
and that's
never
why
go full Island Boy.
That's why I don't have a career.
Yeah,
I should have gone full Island Boys.
You gotta go full Island Boy.
But I was on the radio station. I tried so hard not to say the N-word when I was rapping along to Tupac that I accidentally said the F-word on the radio.
Oh,
I was like,
because you weren't thinking
I was
about
like
that.
muting myself for the N-word, and then I was just like, "Fuck your bitch" and the click you claim, and I'm like, "Oh shit!"
There's all kinds of landmines there.
Yeah,
when
because
it
I
comes
was
to the
I was
FCC.
I was making sure I didn't say the bomb that I totally forgot. I wasn't allowed to say 7 other words.
You know what though? The FCC used to be cool with you saying the N word, but not the F word.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, because like on NBC, SNL, Chevy Chase, he did a sketch with Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
Where he said the N word.
And you know why?
What do you mean? What?
You know why they were allowed to say the N-word?
Oh, I know why. Because they were saying it.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad to us, the Peckerheads, the Pecker Woods, excuse me.
Pecker Woods.
We were so white. We're like, oh, that's just a word.
You're right.
It's
I
just a
say it in
word.
my car all the time.
And when I say us, I obviously don't mean me. I mean you fucking white guys.
Just yesterday, Vaush made a video.
I'm not saying anything to get this stream canceled.
I know, right?
Every time I come on here, you lose $10,000, and I'm.
I think last time we were fine.
Yeah.
The time before was
it's true.
was hard.
Yeah.
There was somebody in the chat, and they were saying that I was exuding like real sincerity when it comes to saying the word cracker. Like I'm exuding like a real urge that people should like use cracker and like put down white people using cracker. Now I'm gonna borrow something from a famous comedian. There's a war out there, and it's between two sides. There's white people and there's crackers. And if you are one of those people who is offended by the word cracker, you're a cracker. Simple as that.
Damn.
There used to be, back in the day when they had segregated baseball teams, there was a black baseball team called the Atlanta Black Crackers, the ABC.
Huh.
Yeah. They still sell their throwback jerseys. They're beautiful. Some just say crackers really big across the chest.
I need one of those. That'd be great.
You should get one.
I want one.
You should get the Black Crackers one though to confuse people.
The ABCs.
Yeah, the Atlanta Black Crackers.
There
not
was
just crackers.
there was a news story about like a very light-skinned woman actually who's like black, and but you wouldn't know it from actually looking at her. She's
Yeah.
like a real Rachel Dolezal or whatever. And there was a whole story on her, and she's like, people come up and say racist stuff to me all the time, and they have to remind them I'm black. Must be tough.
Yeah, I try and remind people that I'm not black sometimes, and it's by just existing.
Right? They're like, no, but
So I don't
but
get it.
from the waist down, you're black. So we have a hard
Look at
time.
that.
I have a
He has very
I have
ashy
very
knees.
weird penis. I have a very
Get the word out, ladies. Very weird penis.
ladies. I got a weird one. No, mine's worthy of worship. I've been told by many contenders.
Contenders.
Contenders, chicken.
They
contenders.
jump in the ring and they fight to the death,
Yep.
and then the winner gets
Couple blows to the head.
Yeah.
See if they can withstand the heat.
blows to the head.
If they're lucky, we'll ring the bell.
My favorite sex position.
Yeah. So we just saw the jersey.
Yeah.
Should we buy one of those to put up on the wall and retire the word cracker since everybody's getting
I don't
banned
want
for
to.
it?
So, how do you feel about the bans, though? You probably don't. I don't think anybody should be banned that has been banned for the most part. The people who like stream themselves committing crimes, they should probably be banned.
Yeah.
Violent acts, that kind of stuff, threats. But even someone like Nick Fuentes, I don't want him banned. I want to watch his dumb shit more easily. I don't want him hiding away. I want to. You disagree, Jeff? What do you think?
Do you want a sincere answer or a funny answer?
Both. Sure, but like whatever.
Okay. So I'll give you a sincere answer. And it might seem like kind of a cop out, but I mean it is how it is. The most sincere answer is that these companies are going to always weigh what can potentially hurt their bottom line, and then they're going to ban people as appropriate. Like, that's one of the reasons why I think Vaush and Hasan are going to get their accounts back, because ultimately they make Twitch a lot of fucking money. Whereas, when things like Alex Jones and the fucking what was it? The which school was that? The fucking no. The school with all the kids that got fucking shot up.
Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook.
Sandy Hook. Yeah. When that
Which
Sandy Hook
one?
thing went down.
Which school
Yeah, I
got
know.
shot?
I know, the real little kids. When he started making all those claims that it was like a false flag, which is one of the reasons he got banned, those companies had to weigh how much they might get hurt by their advertisers pulling out versus how much they'll lose in revenue for him. So it comes down to, like, it depends on how egregious it is versus how much that company's going to lose. Like, that's how it goes. Whether it's right or wrong is fucking irrelevant.
Yeah.
Like, because we'll ascribe
money,
morality
yeah.
to this, but it's money. That's what it is. It's money. So,
Speaking
yeah,
of money,
that's a
donate
answer.
and no. Well, it's interesting. What speech should be speech. Speech is not violence. Speech is a right, and everyone has the right to. You have the right to say whatever you want. I have the right to dislike it. I feel like that's pretty simple, but I did this Oregon tour just last week, and we went to a strip club, and there were like hookers in the strip club, which was interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. But
Which city were you in?
In Portland.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of a weird. Wouldn't the strip club be like, stop offering a better product in the same?
They probably cut them in.
Yeah.
Probably cut the strip club
maybe.
in. Yeah.
If they're paying like table fees
yeah,
or whatever,
yeah,
are
yeah.
they dancing too?
They
or are
weren't
just-
dancing. They were just straight up, just chatting. They come up to you and they go, "Oh, you're so handsome." I'm like, "Yeah, that's how I know you want me to pay for it." But my friend was like, "You can't call them hookers. They charge extra for that." And if you want to call them slurs, I guess. But it'd be like if I was at a comedy club and like Chris Rock walked in, I'd be like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm showing my hotel room. Also, I'm gonna make you come."
I remember when all my hooker friends became all my sex worker friends,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And that's progress.
That's growing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now I
That's,
think to be an old-fashioned hooker, there's OnlyFans girls, there's all sorts of stuff you can do on the internet, I think, and God bless them for actually, keeping their feet to the ground.
I was having a conversation today with some friends about Rachel Dolezal's OnlyFans, and I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this publicly, but do you think
Just
she has?
don't say the
You
N-word.
think she has pink nipples?
I wanted to let everybody know that I put up a poll in the chat, and if you're watching this after the fact, you can just type into the comments, is cracker a racial slur? And I have a few different options up there. There's 4 different options.
Does she actually have an OnlyFans?
Yes.
Did she get naked, or is it
I don't know.
I don't
That's
think
like the
so.
only reason I would want to see it, just
Yeah.
to know.
Now I need to fucking know. God damn it.
Yeah, right? Isn't that the question?
I mean,
Because like when you look at the old pictures of her, that is a very pale woman that probably has very, very bright pink nipples.
Yeah, somebody showed me a picture of her in the conversation after we were talking about it, and I was looking at the picture. I was like, there's no way she doesn't have puffy pink trash knobs, which I think
Right.
I think that's more offensive than the word cracker.
trash knobs.
Trash knobs? Yeah, puffy pink trash knobs. That's really offensive. Blue cheese, really offensive. Like when you call a woman blue cheese because she's white and might have blue cheese thighs, like that's on par with some of the worst slurs I could think of. Just thinking of someone's thighs being blue cheese colored. That's gross. That bothers me.
I think that would be a lot more offensive than cracker. Yeah, absolutely.
But they don't know what it means. That they might. I mean, I never knew what blue cheese was until you just said it.
I never knew it until I saw someone call a woman blue cheese, and I was like, "Oh, that's
Ghazi."
Ghazi did it," and I was like, "That is hard. That sucks. That might be the first white racial slur that really hit me."
We have that Ghazi video.
Oh,
I guess it's an older one.
Oh, that I sent you?
Yes.
Oh, fuck me. Oh my god.
Let's get into it quick here. Here we go.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TPO, they're going to touch me.
So
It's always so spooky.
set this up for me. What is this exactly?
Okay, so I found this today because there's the new breaking news that Black Hammer, Gazi Kozo's cult, is now joining forces with the Proud Boys. They
What?
are, yeah. Oh, this is true.
Weren't they like super far left socialist, black nationalist?
Communist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were making literally a black ethno state, but like Gazi and Gavin were on a fucking stream together, and the Black Hammer Twitter account, they announced that they are teaming up with the Proud Boys, and they are opposing the what do you guys say instead of the PEDO word?
Oh,
Billy, you had a fun word for it.
The P word.
The
I just said
Play-Doh.
the P
The
word.
Play-Doh. They're teaming up against the
yeah.
elite leftist Play-Doh, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And so I was like looking into it. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Gazi, you're fucking going crazy. And as I dug around for like more Gazi videos, I found this. Gazi Kodzo used to go by the name, what is it? It's in the fucking title. It's like Color Smile or something like that.
The one
It's fucking wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that you have, yeah.
Oh, when did we introduce him?
Say, we're the Wing Girls and this is Smile Tone.
Okay.
Let's start over.
Okay. Hey guys,
Wait.
what's up? Okay.
Sorry.
Hey guys, what's up? We're the Wing Girls, as you know, and we've got a special guest today. It's Smile Tone.
Hey y'all.
Smile
Tone.
Toes?
Smile Tone. Yeah, Smile Tone. And this is like 8 years ago, around the time that he was claiming he was like fighting for black independence and he was hardcore like Uhuru and shit. He was apparently partying in like Beverly Hills and trying desperately to become famous by being a variety YouTuber. All of this stuff has been purged from his YouTube account, but there still are some that remain, and this is one of them.
Oh my god.
These are what he would refer to as cave Beckies.
I know.
Huh.
Isn't he cute?
Isn't he cute? Why are they treating him like a
today we're
hamster?
a tag that's been sweeping across YouTube like a
His
tornado.
voice is like a hamster's
Or-
voice.
Is this
Some kind of
segment
natural disaster.
called Girls Ask Boys?
Yeah.
Is that what they named this segment?
Two girls, one cuck.
They picked the wrong boy to ask a boy for. This is
sweet boys.
Yay! Coop Carr. Thank you, brother. Good to see you.
Starting us off with a bang.
Damn.
What's it called, Smile Tone?
The Common White Girl tag.
Smile Tone.
I saw this on Gregory Gorgeous' channel because,
Because,
hey, Gregory.
biggest fan. Hey, girl.
Yeah, Gigi. And so I thought this would be fun for us to do. So let's get this party started. Okay.
Look how old her phone is.
Yeah.
I know.
I wonder
Yeah.
what year that. So this is like 10 years ago or something.
This has got to be like somewhere between 8 and 10 years.
Okay.
Right, she's
or
not using a
so.
sidekick, you know?
Yeah, if it doesn't flip open,
Right.
I don't even think of it as old. That's how old I am.
Right.
Favorite Starbucks drink?
Well, for me, it depends. But currently, my favorite Starbucks drink is a grande iced soy latte with extra ice and 1 pump non-fat, sugar-free vanilla.
Oh my goodness. I didn't
Okay.
even know that the
See, he's already thinking though that's some basic white girl shit.
He's
The
No,
look
Yeah,
on his
his
face.
eyes were like,
No,
this
dude.
cunt.
No.
No?
By the end of this video, like it basically, I don't even know if I want to spoil it if we're gonna watch the
no
whole thing.
spoilers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking wild. Dude.
wow.
the
Wow.
syrup had fat in it.
I think I messed up.
Next question. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Oh my god. I know I'm a boy, and people are like, oh, boys just take like it's really short or whatever. It takes me 2 hours, okay?
What? You don't even have hair.
I know, right?
Get over it.
It takes him 2 hours to get ready in the morning?
What does
Yeah.
he do to himself?
I imagine there's some cutting going on.
I don't. But yeah, she was right. He doesn't have long hair or anything that it would take time to like do his hair. And
Well, he's got to
wait for it to
tie dye
dry.
all of his scarves.
Yeah,
and his-
tell me
Right,
that's it.
right.
Like, what does a man? How long does it take you to get ready, Andrew?
What is getting ready? I just walk out the door.
This is how
Does
long
it look like I wore my own T-shirt to the show and
you're that guy.
Yeah. Well, it's a sweat. They gave me I've been ordering T-shirts from this one Gorilla Screen Printing in Seattle. Shout out. But I've been ordering for them for a couple years. They go, hey, I think it's like a Starbucks card. They go, I think we give you a free a sweatshirt. And so now this is my exclusive one-of-one emotional support dog.
Looks awesome.
Nice.
I wear my own merch whenever it's laundry day.
Yeah.
It's just like the only shit I have.
What's funny is my laundry, my washing machine just broke a week ago.
God, yeah.
So
You're gonna be wearing a lot of merch.
Yeah. It's I just got home from tour, and right before I left for tour, I was like packing, and I was like, wow, I have so much like old underwear that I just never wear anymore. And so I was like, all right, when I get home, I to bring underwear on tour, like old underwear, and then like throw it away in the hotel instead of packing it home, you know? And then that's how you just refresh your stock. And then I got home and I was like, thank God I have all this extra underwear that I was because I've been shitting my pants ever since I got back from Canada.
Road food gets you.
Dude, poutine looks the same going in and coming out.
That's why it's called poutine.
Poutine. Wasn't that a great Chris Rock movie?
Oh, that was
the Pootie Tang.
That was directed by Louis C.K.
Yeah, Poutine.
Written and directed by Louis C.K.
Yeah.
Who'd have thought Louis C.K. would know so much about
black culture?
Well, I was gonna say Pootie Tang.
Yeah.
Like, where'd
Louis
the character
CK
come from? Zadate.
Back in the 90s when Dana Carvey first
On a
left
runny kind.
SNL, his head writer was Louis C.K. on the Dana Carvey show.
Yeah.
Really?
Which got taken off TV because it was crazy. The one was like Clinton with big breasts, like breastfeeding pigs, little piglets. It got crazy.
I just think it was really messed up for Louis C.K. to ask those girls to let him masturbate in front of them.
Yeah.
And then actually do it. Because you have one or two. Ask them, and then when they say yes, play it off as a joke. Like, oh, you're gross. I would never do that. Or don't ask them and just do it and get canceled because you earned it. Right? Earn the canceling, Louis. You pussy.
In Walgreens, girl. In Walgreens, I look like Beyonce. I'm like right by the stomach medication. I'm like,
this next question is nuts.
SX.
This next question I think this is absolutely
Take a
crazy.
selfie. A selfie. Let's take a selfie.
Okay, see, it's already. I'm already messing it up. I can't see anything.
Because we're pointing it.
Yeah.
Now, are these girls like super like right wing or like what what's going on here?
I don't know.
This is just like a variety,
They're just
like thing.
It's trying to get famous or
so he's claiming during the same time he was marching in the streets,
right?
But in reality, he was hanging
But
out
black
with white...
liberation.
Yeah.
Well, no wonder he's got to get his marching boots. It takes 2 hours.
This next question is the most fucking wild thing because of who Gaza became.
This one, I don't know. This is coming out of left field. Are you racist? Why do they even have that?
I like how they go from like Starbucks to Instagram to
What's your
racism.
favorite drink? Are you racist?
I would love if it says, the girl on the left says yes.
Yeah, is this the first time that Ghazi realized that people were racist and this was the origin story?
The origin.
This was the origin story.
Yeah, he called he called Anne Frank a Becky.
Yeah.
I think he's a Holocaust denier.
Mad. He was mad because fucking in school they taught him about Anne Frank, and he's like, why was I learning about Anne Frank? She's some cave beast Becky. I should have been learning about black liberation.
You weren't even learning the full story. There was so many Anne Frank masturbatory stories.
Yeah, he's just mad no one reads his journal.
Right.
Britney Spears on my shirt.
Day
my
2,
journal for all the
Mom
dirt.
doesn't love me.
Why are they going there? No, of course not. Disgusting. What about you?
I'm racist against the haters.
That's not racist.
Well,
Hey,
The hater race.
haterism a race?
Now it is.
Oh, okay.
this is the beginning. This is where it all started.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
where it all
it's
started.
wild.
I'm so glad that he shed these colors for the true
His true colors.
his true colors. Remember the video he did where he was dressed up like the Joker and was trying
Yeah.
to be badass? That was
Yeah.
He
so,
didn't
that was
at all?
super cringe.
He didn't look badass
No,
at all.
he was. I felt like it was Joker. If Joker's main goal was to just jerk you off under the table, I'm
They
like,
should have
what?
cast Louis C.K. as the Joker for that.
Yeah, they should bring him back to be a villain in something.
Before you eat it. Is it you?
Oh, no!
Especially when it's pretty.
How often do you do your nails?
There hasn't been a sale for a while at this place I usually go to, so I only go like when they have sales.
Like a nail sale?
Yeah. And you
Well,
go
how
in
much
there.
cheaper can you get than $10?
Where do you go for $10? You got the wrong place, baby.
Oh, I go to all
She just
cheap
called him a
places.
broke
That's our
bitch.
Vietnamese place.
Yeah.
Send me that list. Do they got a little massage chair?
Yes, of course.
Oh, I am there for the massage. The massage chair is
How
so
much do you pay?
Okay, is there anything else?
This is so.
All right.
there-
No.
there it is.
So like at the end of it, we could just skip through for the rest of it. At the end of it, they're like, so who is basically like the more basic bitch? And they're both pointing at him. Like,
Who is the most common
who is the
white
most
girl?
common white girl? Yeah. Yeah, play this fucking part. It's just the very end of it. Holy shit.
That's
Comment below.
Yeah.
And click right here to click on Smile Tone's channel.
Check it out.
Yes,
Yes,
today.
Mushy Mondays
And that's
Wacky Wednesdays. Frankie
Yeah,
Fridays.
he has a cute boyfriend, so definitely click
Gazi
here.
is a Becky.
Yeah, Ghazi is the biggest Becky. He takes 2 hours to get started in the morning. One of them was 15 minutes, the other was 45. There was like another question in there that was a very basic white bitch kind of thing, and he's the only one who did it. Out of the end of this whole fucking saga, Gazi Kodzo is a basic white bitch, a basic white girl. Like
Now,
that's all there is to it.
I think I'm going to say something, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be racist when I say it.
Okay.
Is Gazi Kodzo a Mayorio?
What?
A Mayorio. Mayo and Oreo mixed together. A Mayorio. Does that work? Okay, it does. It's not racist because it doesn't even work. Perfect. I skated through that one.
Oreo would be black and white.
Yeah, but
And then a mayo
mayo
Oreo is
the-
a white and a black and white?
Yeah, it's like a Oreo filled with mayo. I would assume
A double stuffed Oreo?
extra white,
It's a
extra white
double
Oreo.
stuff.
I'm allowed to
He
fail
looks
every
like he
once
likes
in a
getting
while.
double stuffed. But,
Ayo.
Oreo.
I'll put it this way: Gazi Kodzo was a cracker.
Damn it! You can't say that. Auntie gave
not
a
on
dono
Twitch.
and said Vaush should have dropped the ER and used the soft A. Have you ever used
Gazio
somebody's soft A?
Makes me want to free Palestine.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's.
Here's
There's a stretch, but
here's
just like my penis.
check.
Hello, Antifa.
Ooh. Oh, is this the same guy?
Yeah.
This is.
I
He
remember
made-
this.
Yeah.
He made this calling out. Yeah,
Commander-in-Chief of the
Antifa.
Black Hero Organization. Land back.
He's all like,
Looks like he's still wearing the Britney
I
shirt.
heard you had some not so nice things to say about me.
Is this the racism for the haters? I have racist for the haters.
it is. It's hater.
The stark contrast between these two are so fucking wild, man.
I heard
It's just
you
a
had
different
some
coat of
nice
paint.
things.
It's the same little
Literally.
weirdo. It's the same little weirdo with a different coat of paint. It's like when you go get the new action figure and you realized it was just G.I. Joe with a fucking
Right, with glasses.
yeah,
and
with
a
something
fucking,
drawn on.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is the same figure I had
Where
last
are his
week.
bullshit glasses?
Yeah,
now? He's
what the
apparently
hell?
got laser eye surgery.
What the hell?
I think he did. Nah.
I'd be so
Oreo
pissed if I put an Oreo filled with mayo. Yeah,
Sounds like your snack.
I'm gonna start putting out May Oreos for all the
Hey,
the
kids'
April
soccer
Fool's
games.
days. Yeah.
Oh, man.
April Fool's days. I'm giving out May Oreos for Halloween too.
So
So you lick the frosting off,
Yeah.
replace it with
Replace it with
mayonnaise, and put
mayonnaise.
it back on.
oh, do you remember that story where someone replaced it with toothpaste and gave it to like a homeless guy?
Yeah.
Oh
Didn't he
my
get
God.
arrested for that?
Yes,
Yeah.
deservingly so.
Yeah. Never feed trap food to homeless people because they'll eat out of the trash on their own volition.
Right.
You don't have to help.
I want. Jared Genesis came back the other day, like 2 days ago, and I realized Andrew probably doesn't know much about Jared Genesis, if anything. So we're gonna give him a crash course in Jared, and then we'll watch the new Jared video. Okay.
The new Jared.
So, without any context, I'm going to give you this first video. This is Jared, also known as Alpha Genesis.
I know what you're thinking. Is he an alpha Chad male? Is he Sigma Genesis now that he came back?
Whoa, is this James Lindsay?
Wow, Jackie Chan has really let himself go.
Yeah. Dude. This guy tried to fight the Green Power Ranger.
He did.
And the Green Power Ranger put one of his lackeys on him and roughed him up
Yeah, it looks
good.
like he's trying to like Hadouken, and it's like
Hadouken!
He hit him with that power avalanche elbow drop at the end there. Who was ready for that?
I hit select B at the same time. Why isn't it working?
He's winded now.
Yeah, exactly. He was winded after the first twirl.
Yeah, I can
He's
hear
got
him.
He's got some like Logan Wolverine hair going on. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I think it was more Bozo the Clown, but yeah.
It was, no,
I appreciate a man that bows.
Master of highly regarded foo and YouTube laughing stock.
highly regarded foo.
I'll throw up some horns for the laughing
Here's
stock part.
here's a little more to kind of show you, and then the one after this I'll give you context.
Ooh.
This is his bedroom, by
I
the way.
jerked off to this morning.
I have to say, my trolls are so hilarious. These people who harass me are so gay. They're so homosexual.
Oh.
He made videos almost daily for several years, and this room stayed the same, if not
not the
get
same.
more dirty.
Yeah, it got worse than this.
This is what it's going to be like when people eventually discover my podcast. They're going to be like, look at that sad man in his room all alone.
This is like one of his better presentations of his room because there's not a stuffed animal face down, ass up on his bed with like weird stains in the middle of the bed. He's got the stains covered with something here. So this is actually the cleaner version of his room that I've seen.
This guy has, after being someone who is almost like
Go into
terminally
his room a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the slide.
he was like almost like terminally online at one point, and he's disappeared from the internet for years, and we'll show you
And
why.
just resurfaced.
Yes.
Okay.
Their shenanigans never seem to end. So recently,
I heard shenanigans will get you banned off
queer
Twitch now
pretend
using
to
the
be
word
a girl
shenanigans.
on Twitter.
Good
and,
restaurant.
So that I would show her nudes and a nude video.
Did you? Okay, listen to this. This is.
I would show her nudes and a nude video. And what they basically did is they shared it to my parents, which is even more disturbing. Like, they think that they would want to see that of me. These people
So
are...
a troll tricked him into thinking it was a girl on the internet.
Yeah, it happens.
Got his nudes and sent his nudes to his parents.
Really sick.
Was
These
she the
people
one presenting to be 15 years old, or was this a
That
different
happened
one?
a lot.
are hilarious. Pretending to be a girl because I know you secretly want to see me naked. You guys just admit you're gay and homosexual. It's just funny to me. But anyways, yeah, you guys committed 2 felonies. Spamming my mailbox with unwanted mail with harassment, by the way. So expect
Not a felony.
to be hearing from the police very soon. Oh, and don't worry, if that address is fake, I'm sure they'll find a way to trace you, so don't worry about that. But anyways, guys, yeah, trolls are hilarious. In the end, all they do is really make you stronger. You know the old saying that haters are my motivators? They're the ones that fuel me more than anything to keep doing me. Because I would rather die than be some petty little beta male just like them. Anyways, guys, I'll keep you updated on this. There's a channel called Green Ranger Beatdown. Green Power
Ranger Beatdown.
Where
From the
these
Power Ranger
hilarious
thing where he got beat up.
nobodies try to make me look bad.
He found out that the Green Power Ranger owned a dojo in his town, and he went there trying to spar, talking like he was a big shot.
Yeah.
And these people are just really, they're just funny, sad people. But that's all I wanted to share with you guys. So thanks for watching. Peace.
All right. And
I
then
feel a little bad about the catfishing. You know, that happened to me when we were in Portland. This girl was sending me a bunch of messages, and I was like bragging to my friend. I was like, look who's coming to the show. And he's like, that's not a real person. She's got 2 photos, and one of them is a bikini photo with 3 likes. It's a dude trying to get free tickets. I was like, joke's on him. It's going to be real weird when he shows up to claim tickets under Tiffany. And then I realized a dude in Portland named Tiffany, not that weird. So
Not that weird, yeah.
I have conversations with catfishes all the time because I want to know their end game.
Yeah.
I just want to know like where it's going to
Yeah.
stand. I had somebody hit me up recently, and it was a catfish, and I was like, "Hey, where's this going to go?" We talked for like a week and a half until they tried to get me on a crypto scam. And I was like,
there
"That
you
was
go.
the end game."
Here's
A week and a half is commitment.
Oh yeah.
We're about to take away any sympathy you have for him. So here's him streaming late at night, playing music really loud. He lives with his mom and dad still. His dad comes around and he freaks out on his dad in a live stream. I'm gonna speed it up.
Yeah. Why don't you make me? I'll beat your ass if you come in here, man. I'm not playing. I'll beat your fucking ass, man.
To his dad?
Yes, to his dad.
I'll beat your motherfucking ass. You hear me? I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Don't play with me, boy. Don't play with me, boy.
Yeah.
This is how I know he had a bad dad. If I would have said that to my dad, we would have fought. We would have fought hardcore. And
I think his dad's a really old guy.
My dad's old too. I probably could have taken my dad in his old age, but he told me from a very young age, he was like, "I will break your kneecaps if we ever fight." And I'm like,
Damn.
okay.
You guys are making me fight my family. Look at this shit.
This is where he really freaks out.
I swear to God, you guys. I'm gonna get you back for this, Chris. I'm gonna fucking get you back for this. You understand, you son of a bitch. You might get my computer taken away, but I'll get it back. Don't worry.
You might get my computer taken away. He's like 30-something years old.
Yeah.
That's so fucking cringe, dude.
I'll get it back,
So
motherfucker.
bad.
I'll get it back, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Sick of this goddamn shit. I'm a grown ass man, motherfucker. God
No,
damn
you're
it.
not.
Fuck you.
I'm a real man.
Who lives at home?
Yeah.
I don't need this goddamn
And
shit.
yells at his dad and doesn't even care if he gets his computer taken away. You know what happens when a grown ass man gets his computer taken? He hunts the motherfucker down John Wick style. Because that's honestly, there's 2 things in this world that matter: computers and dogs. You fuck with either of
browser
them.
history. Yeah.
Browser-
But I would hunt him down just so they couldn't see my browser history.
Oh, really?
For sure. Yeah.
I just need my fix to the internet.
So here's the video that got Keemstar and everyone else's attention.
Yeah, this one was rough.
I don't care about age. I date anybody. It doesn't matter. I don't follow society's rules. And, you know, people think ill of me for that, but it doesn't matter to me. I never cared about what people think of me. You know? That's why Chris calls me a pedo and all these funny
12-year-old
names.
cool with you then.
You know,
Okay.
even
Oh, younger than 12. He
goes
he's
on
not
this
done.
tirade.
He's not done.
though he's really just I don't think there's a word that can describe his level of sickness, but if you feel you have chemistry towards someone, you know, like you connect in a spiritual way, then go for it. Whether they're, you know, 14, 48, 99, whatever, doesn't matter, dude.
I gotta pause. I gotta pause.
He goes
this.
further, too.
I gotta pause this before we go further with Jared. If you're dating a man and he refers to anything in your relationship as a spiritual way, he's a predator. I don't care how old you are. He's a predator. If a woman says spiritual, whatever, that's okay. But if a man says it, he is a predator.
Sure, 12 is cool with me.
Or
That's great, man. See, the funny thing about adolescence is
Oh yeah, the thing he says here is just like
they never sold their soul yet. And so they still have purity in them. And if you can get one young like that, then that's freaking great. You know, most of the time, though, their parents probably wouldn't be cool with that, and that's understandable. But the funny thing is, a lot of parents are so stupid.
All
and
the
they
downvotes on the
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
Everyone's like, no.
insult their own children, saying, you know, well, my kid can't date someone younger because their brain hasn't developed. Because basically, you know, it's like saying they're stupid. My kid's stupid. So I don't want them dating someone older because they're just going to make stupid choices because they're dumb.
I will say this, though. Some parents understand that and they are forward and they'll let their child date somebody like a Ted Nugent when they're underage. You know, a Jerry Seinfeld when they're
Gross.
underage.
Oh my God.
When they're underage, because
Oh,
parents
I forgot
know
about that.
parents know their children are not that stupid. If they can bag a millionaire, that's not that stupid. But I mean, if you were a parent and your child was interested in Jared Genesis,
No.
you would know they were stupid. Because like, what do they want? His toys?
Here's a
Ninja Turtle
question.
collection.
Well, Justin Bieber was like a billionaire at age 14 or whatever. Do
Yeah.
you think he was getting banged by older women?
Oh yeah,
He might have been.
yeah. He was all over
Do you
the
think
place.
people were taking advantage of him back then?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm pretty sure.
yeah.
Sure, that's interesting to me.
I don't know, like, if you're 14 and you're on the road, like, you're probably not going to go for other people your age, right?
Yeah.
You're going to have opportunities with people who are probably in their late teens, and you're gonna probably take it. I don't know. I haven't lived that life. Me myself, I wasn't majorly rich and famous until my 20s.
Oh, good.
So my options
Thank
were
God
cut.
for that.
Yeah, my options were cut off.
The crap parent says that. Hell yes, I would, dude. I would date an 11-year-old, 9-year-old, doesn't matter. I look in the spiritual aspect of it. If I spiritually connect to someone,
9.
it doesn't matter, dude. 99, 8.
8. I think 8 is the
8
lowest.
is the bottom.
Okay.
8 is
1,000
the
years
bottom.
old, it doesn't
It
matter.
definitely is the
1,000 years
bottom.
old? Fine.
1,000 years old.
Which no one has ever lived to be.
Well,
Yet.
tell that to a dendrophiliac.
Has it been 1,000 years? So
Do you know?
can you tell?
Yeah. What if
And if you think
vampires
ill
are
of me
real?
for that,
man?
that's on you. I really don't give a shit. So cheers, guys, for being here.
So, and he had this channel, and our buddy Shabisky tricked him. Not even really tricked him, but facilitated him accidentally getting his own channel banned.
He tricked himself.
Yeah, he tricked
Did
himself.
he say cracker or something like that?
A little worse.
The complaint about his trolls is very funny, though. Yeah, there's stuff that's funny, but it's stuff that he doesn't even, like, consider to be funny. He doesn't, you know, it's because he doesn't think he's a lol cow.
Serious trouble right now. The question is, though, do I want to take one for the team?
So Shabisky's streaming, watching him stream.
Yeah.
And
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Let's
what I'm
just
saying?
say, if I brought up some Pornhub right now, ooh, that would not be good for him.
I didn't realize he was looking at King Cobra JFS in the search.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, bro. I could get his whole channel taken down right now, homie.
Dude, he's so stupid.
he literally just said his plan while he was being watched.
He's so stupid. Listen to him. He's like, if I played some Pornhub, I'd really get him in trouble. What the fuck?
Let's just say, if I brought up some Pornhub right now, ooh,
Wouldn't they get his own
that
stream
would
in
not
trouble?
be
Is
good
that
He's taking one for the team.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
But then the other guy knows
could
the
get
plan
this-
already, so he
That's
can
the
just
problem.
exit out of.
I
You
would
fucking
gladly
idiot.
He
take
thought
one
he
for
was
the
becoming
team.
a suicide bomber.
So punk ass kid. You want to see some Pornhub? I'll do it, bro. Hey, Shabisky, this one's for you, homie. Enjoy this strike.
Is he doing it? Is he really doing it? Is he really showing Pornhub? Dude, I'm not gonna play. Dude, it looks like he is doing it.
All right, Kush, what are you into, bro? You like gangbangs? What do you like, bro? Yo, how you liking this, Shabisky?
Oh, this is hot.
We got him, bro. We got him.
Outsmart by Shabisky.
How y'all
Outsmarted
liking
by
this?
Shabisky.
He's on Pornhub? Dude, I got Jared to go on Pornhub on live stream. He's so dumb. He's so dumb. Wait, I didn't even get him to do it. He got him to do it. It's like somebody said earlier that fucking Jared just trolls himself. He's sitting over there trolling himself, playing porn on his fucking video.
He worked himself
Oh
into
my
a sheep, brother.
God, dude.
So he just
No way.
paused the other live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dummy.
Yeah, he
You
paused
fucking
it. He
dummy.
looked up on the other screen.
Yeah.
Saw him doing it.
Yeah.
And
It's
the
like,
channel
oh my God.
his channel got terminated live.
Yeah.
It went to like channel gone immediately.
That's good times.
Hey, that's too much.
I just gave your homie a strike.
I just give your
Y'all fuck
homie a
with the wrong
strike.
one, kiddos.
The moment where he
Dude,
realizes
somebody fucking... I'm not going to unpause it. Here, I'll unpause it by, like, where you guys can't see it.
Really wanted how long it lasts.
Yeah, he's playing Pornhub right now. There's titties on his screen. There's titties on his screen right now. He's so slow. I haven't been watching it all. Dude, this is too good. This is too good. Now watch him come to my stream and see that I haven't been playing it at all.
Little pussy turned it off. Yo, we got him, man.
We got him, man.
What? We got him, man. What do you mean you got me, man?
We got him, bro.
What?
We got him. No.
So that never happened.
So yeah, that never happened. YouTube can't see that at all.
But did he get any of it, though? Like, did he get anything?
No, I didn't get any of it because I'm not a dumbass. You gave me a clear warning ahead of time.
He ain't watching? Oh, did he turn it off? Okay. Little pussy turned it off.
If some of it was on my stream, unlike him, I wouldn't be streaming anymore. I would immediately ended the stream.
Yeah, and the stream delete the video.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so
I love Shabinsky.
That's what they do at the end of my episodes, you know?
Hey.
It was an accident. It was an accident.
Just kidding. I like bringing it up. Make fun of myself. Come on.
It's so his shit got terminated after that, and he's been gone for almost 2 years. He popped his head up for a second and then went away immediately once. I
He
think.
seemed to be kind of chilled out last time. Do you think?
He got way fatter. Yeah.
So am I gonna like him?
You do have a weird fat bias. So
It's not weird.
it is weird.
No, they're just fatting around. Let's see if he's just fatting around. I'm gonna. I don't know.
What the hell's up, guys? It's Jared Genesis. Wow, man, what a hiatus it's been for me. I want to say...
Is that the same room?
I don't think so.
Hard to see. There's no
Okay.
drum set. I mean, you can't really see anything, so.
They got doxxed, like him and his family got doxxed, which I don't agree with, and the cops kept coming to his house. But he was also saying crazy stuff, like he did in the one video about kids that he was talking about. So
I have breaking news. For those of you that were wondering and maybe even thinking about purchasing the Rachel Dolezal OnlyFans, I got a review here. It's a bust. It's just pictures of her weird ass feet and videos of her working out, but nothing else. No milkers, no snatch, nothing.
Minus a few weeks, it's been exactly 2 years since I took a break from the internet. Although, I did make a few videos here and there. And, I did have a little bit of fun. But for the most part, man, I've been off of here for about 2 fucking years. And let me tell you something, bro. I damn sure needed it.
there was because during his streams, he used to sometimes pee in a cup, but he also had a drinking cup, too. And one time he accidentally... he accidentally drank from the wrong cup is the short end of his story.
All streamer degenerates have done it once.
I sometimes like ash out my joints in like a coffee mug, you know.
Yeah.
And I haven't actually drank, but I've picked up the one and been like, "Whoa, that was close," you know.
I had someone hold me a cold beer at the end of a party. It was like full, and they knew I would chug beers. It was like full, and he was like, "Here, Billy, I don't want to waste this. Chug it." And I was like, "Okay." And it had a fucking cigarette in it. He felt so bad, so I know it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
But it was rough. I drank piss one time on a live stream. It was an accident. I joked about doing it before. And then I actually had to piss because it was like a 24-hour stream.
Yeah.
And then I already made the joke about doing it, and I'd faked it.
Yeah.
So when I did it the second time, I just went, and I was like, I could taste the urine. You know, it was definitely not the iced tea I was drinking. And I was like, I just played it off like nothing had happened.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't go to that
Did
well
anyone
twice.
in the stream know or
No.
yeah.
I was hiding that I was pissing in a bottle.
That's why
but
you use bottles with the label on them now. Still.
Yeah.
Here, I'm trying to keep
I need
healthy.
to know. I was drinking these teas that were in a brown bottle.
He said he's drinking water, trying to keep healthy. It's like, okay, that's why you're healthy. You look really healthy. His face is so bloated.
If you guys watched my channel, I'm just gonna be 100. Like I was starting to fall off.
You're gonna be
physically
300,
and
right?
mentally. In about the last year,
Maybe 330.
When I started like Alpha Genesis, I was going through some psychological issues due to trolling, you know.
It was the trolling.
It's always the trolls' fault.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And everything, it went too far. And unfortunately, that's what caused me to have to leave YouTube for so long.
No. It was, you got in trouble with your parents for saying crazy stuff online and getting people to IRL get involved. So that's what happened.
I'm over what happened. You know, I'm sorry if there's some trolls that still don't like me. But in all honesty, man, like, I could tell, I feel refreshed after these 2 years. I feel better, man. And it's funny because I took a break before this. It was only about 6 months. But, you know, looking back, bro, I don't think 6 months was even enough. I really don't.
Maybe it should be permanent.
I think
so. You know, it's just one of those things, like, you can come back from controversy. Trust me, I know. But at the same time, like, there's some controversies you'll never really be able to live down. And it's not like he really lost anything. Like, like all these channels that he got struck down and whatever, it's not like he was actually making any real money on the internet doing this. Like, I think he'd be a lot happier if he just stayed away.
You know,
how long do you think until he breaks down again?
I don't know. You know, not long. The last time he was around, there were some creepies. Like, he had a Discord.
Yeah.
And we went in there, and there was a bunch of weirdos in there, and Amos Yee was in there too, actually.
Oh no!
By weirdos, we mean Play-Dohs.
Yeah, and
maps.
Play-Dohs.
Maps, and they were pro, like they were trying to defend it.
Yep.
And they all kind of talked like they were wormy little weirdos.
Yep.
It was they all had that inflection, like almost like it was a dialect that they picked up by being sickos. It was very strange. But they had taken over Jared's Discord, and Ben and I were in there messing with Amos Yee and all these guys. Amos Yee was there defending them. At the time, we didn't know he was one of them, but we had a good idea. But it was stupid.
Ben just left to go drink some urine, I think.
Yeah, Ben's going to do a pee-pee sip. Silly Ben. Silly Ben. I'm going to hit play here. Let's see if Jared does anything unforgivable.
Let's do it.
But anyways, guys, yeah, I'm back on YouTube now. I'm not going to stay on YouTube, though, because this is a poisonous platform.
True.
I just want to get my Genesis army back.
True.
And then I'll move to Odyssey.
Sure. What the hell is Odyssey?
It's like Rumble or BitChute. It's just a dog shit video platform that the same shit's going to happen to him there that happened to him here. You know, like anybody, the only people who give a shit about Jared Genesis is not the Genesis army. It's people who want to milk him for his sweet lol milk. Like, that's all they give a fuck about.
When Keemstar,
some of that titty milk,
some of that tata milk, that leche. He definitely was like blown up by the Keemstar thing, saying, YouTube, take this guy down. And then that's where all the maps found him. And he had this huge Play-Doh army of people that were supporting him for a while. And by huge, I mean like maybe 1,000. It was like they were using him as like a hero, and it dwindled quickly because he's a bumble.
Oh God!
But it was
fucking disgusting.
Yeah, we thought we were going to take him down, and we gave him a little boost of sickos. So if there is a Genesis army, it's
all this
70%. I know, right? I got a little bit of a squirter on deck.
Go in my mouth.
So it's mostly Play-Dohs then.
Yeah, if there is any non-troll viewers, it's sickos like that. But I don't think there's that many left.
Disturbing. Fuck.
It's luckily with his distance, it won't be able to push too far coming back. Like, Jared's a horrible person. I don't think anybody from here is going to become a fan of his.
No.
I just want to put that out there right now. We're not trying to sell you on Jared Genesis. I was 100% joking when I said that I might like him because he got fat.
Of course.
I'm not going to like this guy ever, and I don't think he should be back. I liked him better when he was gone. It sickens me to think he's returned. But we'll see. Maybe, because he's fat, I might change my opinion.
So I'll be here for maybe 1 to 2 months, I want to say. It won't be consecutive. I'm still working on myself a lot, so I'm still not taking a lot of time to be on the computer. But you know, expect a video at least, I want to say maybe once a week or something like that.
Can't wait.
Guys, I want you to know that, like,
he was doing
I
like
might look
2 videos
unhealthy
a day
to you
at one point.
but I feel so much better. Like, even though I am roughly 40 pounds overweight, I still feel good.
More.
And to be honest with you,
Maybe
like,
he was just
if you
talking
look at
about
sumo
face weight.
wrestlers, a lot of them are overweight and they're still very healthy. They eat a healthy diet, and that's what I've been doing, bro.
Bro, that's what I've been doing. Is
Sumo
wrestling,
wrestlers
bro.
work out all the time.
Bro, I've been sumo wrestling, bro. Don't you know that's what I've been doing, bro?
Been exercising more. I've been eating a healthy diet. By the way, I just have to say, sumos, I mean, really, they're some of the most badass motherfuckers. I would say it's the most underrated martial art, and I think it's so fucking cool that Donald Trump was the first president to go to a sumo match. Hell fucking yes. MAGA, motherfucker.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh.
See, like, I want to agree with him that sumo is an underappreciated martial art. It is pretty fucking fantastic sport to watch, but
look,
now I don't like it anymore because Jared Genesis likes it.
Sumo wrestling is awesome. It's fat guys in diapers chonking around. They're fatting around in the purest form. They're highly respected. They get all the women. They remind me a lot of myself.
Minus the highly respected.
But anyway.
But
yeah,
like even sumo wrestling, it's kind of like it's rigged right now, right? Because all the guys, if you lose a certain amount of matches, you get banished forever. So like they take care of each other and keep them in the business. Like
oh yeah, I did hear about that. Yeah, that is a thing.
So like sumo is great. I'm not knocking it at all, but like it's an entertainment. It's not some sort of like they are badasses. I'm not taking anything away from them, but it's just weird to not acknowledge all the little corners that are cut in other sports when we harp on pro wrestling.
I just wanted to say though that, like, I'm not mad at anything.
Good.
I know a lot of people, they were just trying to get on my nerves.
No,
we
were trying to get you off the internet because you were propositioning underage people or
Get
people
some help.
Yeah, we wanted to get you neutered.
yeah, chemically castrated.
Yeah, that's all we wanted.
That's what the fundraiser was going towards.
Yeah, my chemical castration.
There are some countries where that's part of a sentence for certain offenses. They chemically castrate them.
That's what's wrong with America.
It's supposed to like take away all libido completely.
Chemically castrated.
But now people are getting medically castrated by choice. And that's cool.
No, bro, for that, all I can say is, like, I'm sorry that you felt the need to do that, to try to undermine somebody to feel better about yourself. But see, the thing is, too, I know there's a lot of clout chasers now on YouTube. Ever since, I want to say...
Now?
2015, 2016, this whole clout chasing phase on YouTube started. I think it's because people just didn't know what else to do because YouTube sucks. People will do all kinds of corny, stupid things just to get drama views. And, you know, they'll also, like, take other people's content where they just try to get views.
Content.
Yeah.
My
content. You took it.
Them. They just farm for views any way they can.
That's why we called you a lol cow.
Yeah.
We farm you. We milk you for weird shit. And I will say this. I am very disappointed in Jared Genesis for this video. I thought he would have brought himself together being so fat and all. But no.
Wouldn't it be great, like, if he just totally turned around?
Yeah, he was like, hey, guys, I'm fat now. I don't like underage women.
Yeah.
That would be the first thing that he should say when he comes back.
Yeah.
And I had a lot of farmers. And I see there's a lot of farmers with other content creators like King Cobra, Wings of Redemption, Camelot 331. These people,
none of them would want to have anything
to be quite frank, you know, they suck. They don't know how to make good content. And that's why they do what they do.
He's talking about the farmers?
But you know what? You don't have to suck. Okay, guys? Stop worrying what other people think about you, like me, and you'll actually have people who like you. See, the thing is, most people who aren't scumbags, they can tell when you're being fake. A lot of my trolls, they were just circle jerking like 2 or 3 other people, but no one else even liked them. Not even, I had different circles of trolls on me, and like not even other trolls would like certain trolls. It was pretty hilarious.
He had so many trolls.
But guys, listen, if you're a clout
we're fighting with the other
chaser,
trolls.
all right, I'm not gonna name any names, but all I'm gonna say is there's no future in that. You're never gonna be successful.
I'm thoroughly convinced that Jared Genesis has not had a friend since middle school, maybe elementary school.
But here's my counterpoint. Why would he?
Look, there's any number of different reasons why somebody might be in the situation that he is. Maybe it's like a biochemical thing and it's not his fault. Maybe it's like a fucked up way that he was raised. I don't know. Maybe he just naturally is a piece of shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And
I don't know.
Why would you want to be friends with somebody like that?
I know, and that's the thing, though, that's really sad, is like this is indicative of the kind of shit that's on the internet all over the fucking place. It's like a self-perpetuating fucking cycle where people find themselves like this. And and what's weird, too, is like if you go so far down this hole, it's hard to even find people to be miserable with. And like Jared
love
Genesis
going far
is
down
the bottom.
holes, but that's besides the point.
Jared Genesis is definitely like the bottom. This is like the bottom, where not even like
It's funny
other
that his
shitty
name is
people wanna be with
Genesis.
you.
You know,
Yeah.
like this is the end of this, the beginning of the end.
He was the Alpha Genesis was one of his names. He's always got Alpha Jared. He's got
There was
weird names.
Punky J.
He's
Punky J.
He's a weird guy, and he's a victim of his own delusions. He tries to make himself be like this God King fighting champion. He can walk on his own. He can stand alone. He doesn't need anybody.
But he lives with his dad.
Yeah, he lives with his parents. If you're a friendless, lonely human being, here's an idea: stop pretending to be more despicable and
hang on, slow down. I'm writing this down.
Yeah, write this one down, Andrew. Try to play into things that actually are valuable to other people, so you can maintain a friendship with somebody.
Okay.
Going cock of the walk and pretending you're actually God when you're just a basement dwelling dork. Like, this is the problem here. He chose the wrong route. He could have friends if he chose to be friendly.
Billy's in a basement right now. He has tons of friends.
Yeah, but I'm in my friend's basement.
I know.
It's
That's
nice.
nice. Might get a couple thousand subs. But, dude, I mean,
looks like
you know,
he's a
who's
sub.
going to be content with that, you know? That's all I ever had, and I'm not content with that. That's
He's
why I'm
subbed a couple thousand times.
still doing this, because I believe I can still be a
subbed to the
successful
Lonely Fat.
YouTuber.
Speaking of subs, there are other Jareds that are very similar to him.
The Subway.
Subway Jared.
I'm a spiritual person,
like
and
it.
I believe that
Whatever
Satan
strain
was
that
doing
is
everything
working
he could
real
to
well.
knock me off my square.
I'm so glad my name's
See,
not
when the
Jared.
devil can't get to you guys,
I'd be the
he'll send
worst
someone.
person.
And he sent, I want to say, oh man, over 100 people after me, because that's how powerful I am. And I pride myself in the fact that I'm such a threat to the devil that he had to send more than 100 people after me. I think that's amazing. And I praise God for that I'm such a threat.
Amazing.
But again, I'm not here to start drama, and I'm not going to be talking about old names. I know some of you guys, you're desperate and you want me to talk about you. I'm not going to do that because, bro, listen, I care about you too much,
Trademark
homie.
laugh.
Yeah.
I know by doing that, I'm only hurting you, okay? I'm just giving you that cheap-ass clout. Go out, make your own content, stop being afraid to be yourself.
I bet this guy has more YouTube subscribers than I do, and I'm really pissed off about it.
He may have at one point, but all of his channels got terminated.
If you want to come see a sad man, come to my YouTube channel.
He first got recognized because there's this guy named Boogie, and he made a video threatening Boogie and his wife at the time.
Yeah.
And that's how people first recognized him.
And I didn't even know that when we first started watching him.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I didn't realize that was what was up. If I hadn't known that he was gunning for my friend, a real fat that's just fatting around, I would have flown to Texas and I would have been the Green Ranger. I would have had the little fucking flute thing. I would have called him out, had my Mechazord ready to go, and I would have crushed him.
I don't think you would fit in those little spandex outfits, to be fair.
Oh, they stretch.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
I would love to see it.
I was on eBay because they make them in Japan.
Halloween
they make 'em for super
2022.
Yeah, the highest they went was 3X, and I was like, I bet you I could stretch in one. But then you'd see my little twig and berries popping, so I'd have to get something to pack down there. I don't know.
Like an athletic cup or whatever, you know?
Yeah, last thing I want is people to see the definition of my gonads. I don't know why. Something.
Then the devil will send 100 people after you.
I know.
Everyone, please like the
Jesus.
stream. Like the stream if you haven't already. We'll get through this and then we'll move on to something else.
I don't put on a mask. I don't try to be something that I'm not. And people saw that. You know, and I'm not even the most entertaining guy. I'll admit that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't edit.
Know what I'm saying?
Know what I'm saying?
You know,
I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm not like super multi-talented, but people still like me because I stay true to myself, bro. So that's just my advice to my trolls. I know
Who
some of you
likes
still
you?
want to get clout off of me. You know, I recently read
I
some
like
of
how
the
he says he
comments.
stays true to himself, and like one of the common themes of his videos when we would watch them was it would start off with him making a claim, and by the end of the video he would be countering whatever claim he started the video with. He would end the video on a totally different side of. He couldn't stay true to himself in the same video.
He's been very consistent about liking 12-year-olds, though. So you gotta give credit where it's due.
Yep.
To my old videos, just let it go and move on, homie. Like, it is what it is. There's an old saying, you know, all is fair in love and war. I know I
All
did
is
some
fair
shallow
in
things
lust
to
and
some people,
warts.
but they did twice as much shallow shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I
You know
was
what I'm
just
saying?
standing my ground,
I
and
know
to
what
be
you are
quite
saying.
honest, I don't regret anything I did. But with that said,
See? Yeah, he's back on like I don't regret anything I did.
Yeah.
But with that being said, he's going to flip flop immediately into this next sentence.
I wish George Zimmerman would stand his ground with this guy.
I mean, I did feed too many trolls. I'll admit that. I was just at a point in my life where I felt so low that it just didn't even matter to me. But I'm doing better now, and I'm not gonna let anything knock me off my square. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna try to get to the top. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe even
I know
be
what
the
you're
next
saying.
PewDiePie. No, I'm just kidding. Fuck that guy. I can't stand that PewDiePie asshole. I can't stand people that have like this fucking fake,
That have
phony,
millions of
wannabe
subscribers?
celebrity look to them. I don't want to be that kind of person. But
I can't stand
anyways,
people who are
guys, that's all I
successful.
got for you for now.
They're phony.
Stay
They're not living
rockin',
in a
stay
pile
rad,
of trash.
you know
They're
what I'm saying?
phony.
At one point, because Keemstar blasted him out there, he was getting like 1,000 hate viewers live when he was streaming.
Yeah.
And he thought it was because he was
so popular.
Yes.
He was like, I did it, Mom, Dad, get in here, you piece of shit. You can't take
He's
my
like,
computer away.
You're making me watch from the other room. I know what's going on.
And there were trolls pretending to be his friend. There was a point where like half of the mods in his chat were viewers of our show, and they would ban other people when he wasn't looking and stuff. It was a crazy time.
Paragenesis is back in the building. Plenty of rants. Plenty of funny skit videos.
No.
I want to do a lot of music stuff, man.
Nope.
I like how his video is like he's obviously on that same phone the girl next to Gazi Kodzo was bringing up the questions on from the video earlier. We're like, that's an old phone. This is exactly what the video would look like on that phone. It's the 4:3 ratio. The pixels are so deteriorated and artificed. It's terrible. Like this is his return to the internet. He finally could afford a 12-year-old phone.
Yep.
Or
is he streaming this from a phone?
It can't be from a computer, right? This is
It looks like a phone the way it's tilted and it's
Yeah.
low.
Yeah.
I hope it's a 12-year-old phone and not a 12-year-old's phone. I hope.
And of course, you know, video games. Check out the Final Fantasy III poster behind me. You know?
Hey, I'm making great gaming content. I have a Final Fantasy III poster behind me.
It's also like it's like the only poster. It's like a very sad, lonely decoration.
Yeah.
He's got nothing else behind him. Maybe sheets covering the windows because he's allergic to daylight or whatever. But
What I'm saying?
Hello,
I am
darkness,
gonna
my old
get
friend.
very soon. I'm gonna get a PC stick, and I'm just gonna emulate the fuck out of it. I'm gonna stream again. Yes, I will stream. Nothing's gonna stop me from that. You know what I'm saying? And
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
everything's gonna be good, bro. It's just gonna be a drama-free good time, and you're all invited. Okay, just be chill, and you can chill with me, bro. No matter who you are, I don't care. But there's not gonna be any sort of drama
Answer your
on
phone.
this video. I'm
Is
sorry
this
to
the
say,
ringer
guys,
on his
but,
cell phone
that was
camera?
my phone. Mommy's calling. Anyways, guys, I gotta get going. I'll see you on the next one.
MAGA,
Cheers, and always stay
MAGA,
true to yourself. man.
MAGA.
All right.
Mommy's
God
calling.
bless.
MAGA. MAGA.
Yeah.
There is a theme here. If you're a MAGA representative and you're not rich, why? Like, be a liberal where they just give you free stuff. You realize how easy it would be for you to be a liberal and get an Obama phone to stream on? Oh my God. Mommy.
So good.
But if you're rich,
love
of
it.
course, MAGA. I really wish I could be MAGA. I'm just not rich enough.
Yeah. I don't pay taxes, so it doesn't apply to me.
Throw the stream a like if you could, please. And just a quick reminder: there's the mother load that we were advertising.
Wow.
For the
mother
$50
load.
plus patrons, you get exclusive DP t-shirt. You get name of the opening and ending critics, 1 month of DP on demand included, a classic DP cast movie review, a new DP cast movie review, all DP post shows, 2 monthly private shows, exclusive Discord fan chat on the stream, and feet pics.
And Billy and I will DP you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
When
here's the shirt.
What?
Oh yeah. When are we gonna do another one of Egghead's family's movies?
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
I mean, eventually we're gonna have Adam and Scott in studio also. So
Dude, we got to do it. It's gonna be so fun.
yes, yeah, it's gonna be an epic time. Everyone, sign up before the end of this month to get this shirt. Sign up. It doesn't matter. Anytime between now and the end of the month. $50 Patreon tier.
All hail, Lord Gord Manatee, the Gord believer.
You know, I was watching Ghastly's stream on Twitch.
Having a fap?
It's pretty, like, the way it's animated is pretty great.
Yeah, Ghastly's got...
It's a VTuber, like, live stream, and it's, you know, it's the ghost, and it's, you know, it everything is animated with his movements.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy who is, like, a body with a fishbowl for a head, and there's a little fish inside of it talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty great.
Ghastly's always been like cutting edge of that kind of shit. It's
Yeah.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, we used to have Ghastly on the
We should
show.
have him on again.
We used to have Ghastly on a lot. It was
He
a lot
did.
of
It was
fun.
so funny when he did the angelic initiative thing with his arms. I did not expect that.
It's true.
Because we were all doing it, and then all of a sudden his ghost arms go up. I'm like, oh my God.
It's too good.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember someone called you out for Ghastly.
Yeah, they were saying I was like an alt-right shill because we had
Yeah.
Ghastly on the show. And I was like, you're dumb because I'm
Really?
obviously an alt-right shill for other
You're
reasons.
like he's a cartoon ghost, right?
Yeah, he's a cartoon. Like, what am I shilling here? I was like, don't you want to see all the times I was talking about the elf falling off the shelf? No.
Maybe it's because he says fright power or all. Like,
Well, that was the gimmick. He
all
took-
hail blue whale.
He was claiming fright
Yeah.
supremacy because he's a ghost.
Yeah. Fright supremacy, and like at the time, AP was his co-host, and he had like a kind of a Pepe themed sort of a cartoon avatar, and like, yeah, it was before a lot of people realized that a good majority of people that were doing shit like that weren't really memeing. So yeah,
Which
it's one of
I
those
think
things.
you can't throw the baby out with the bathwater, right?
Oh, I don't think so either. Yeah,
You got to be able to have comedy. You got to be able to have satire. You got to be
Yeah.
able to mock
Sure.
people who think that an election was rigged without getting your channel deleted. You know, there's you got to be able to talk about viruses and joke if you're not telling people directly that. That the human centipede virus.
I was very surprised that Dave Chappelle's doing a show in Seattle on New Year's Eve. Yeah. I don't know who's with him. It's Dave Chappelle and friends.
Well,
isn't he like he's heading up some big comedy special thing for I think Netflix?
You
and,
gotta
like, there's a
lock up
fuck
your
ton of
phone
people.
when you go. Like they give
Yeah.
you a thing to lock your phone in.
I do that, but just so I can put my phone number in hot ladies'
Yeah.
phones.
Like, well, this
I
phone's
did that at my show.
This phone's bedazzled.
Oh, it's glittery and it has a Hello Kitty case.
Yep, that's when
absolutely.
you know you got to slide a little dick pic in there next to your phone number.
How did this become my lock screen?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I almost asked to be on during the show when you guys were covering the whole the latest Dave Chappelle fiasco, but didn't get a chance to.
Oh,
so.
damn.
I feel like I wasn't going to watch that special until everyone started freaking out about
I
it.
signed up for Netflix because of it. I didn't
Really?
even have Netflix. Yeah.
This is the point. Is like if the outrage is the point.
I
right?
did that the last
Yeah.
time too.
Yeah.
The special before this one.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna watch it when I heard about it. I always
Yeah.
tune in just to watch, and the promo for it was Dave Chappelle driving down. It was narrated by Morgan Freeman driving down the road, and they're talking about how it was gonna be the closer, that you will be canceled type of thing. This is all Netflix design,
right?
The only reason they bought Cuties was because they knew it would get a lot of talk. Like they don't want to put Cuties on their platform.
No.
Other than the fact that they love Jared Genesis material.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Look, all I'm gonna say, I love Dave Chappelle. I've been a huge Dave Chappelle fan for a really long time. I like a good half of that last special was really funny. It was really funny, and then the other half of it, honestly, kind of felt like I'm being canceled.
Right.
He says while making tens of millions of dollars to talk on stage. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
No. I just
Nobody
and
will
I, like,
listen to me except a sold out arena of people. Yeah.
Right. And everybody's gonna tune in, and everybody's gonna hear every fucking thing that I say,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. And that's not what I want to. That's not what I want to say. I want him
Yeah.
to just be funny. I want him to tell jokes.
Yeah.
And but it's his special. He can say whatever the fuck he wants.
Right.
So that's cool. But that was just my opinion on it.
Sure. But I
I
think
don't know.
it's just the outrage is to me it's like the Kyle Rittenhouse thing of like the only reason Tucker Carlson made a documentary and did all this stuff and had the interviews because we, the liberals that didn't actually watch any of the stuff, were like, oh, this is he's a murderer and he's the worst and it's like if you just
could have been
chill out and go, he's a dumb kid and whatever, and then they wouldn't have enough clout to make the thing possible. So, if Jared Genesis, if you stop playing his thing every other, day, maybe he'll go kill himself or something.
Nah, he's a sweet boy.
In Minecraft.
Delete the stream.
Then we run out of content. That's
I
different.
know.
That's
It's
different.
yeah.
But I mean,
there's not enough money being made here to let our lol cows go away. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I brought the in-house lol calorie. Is that what you would call it? Low calorie?
Low calorie.
Lol calorie?
Yeah, this is the only low calorie thing you know about.
I played the in-house lol cal for quite a while on this podcast. We could have done without Jared.
Yeah.
I could have just started telling people that I don't know, steal kids' lunch boxes or something.
And we
That's
were
pretty
milking your
nefarious.
nipples, so
yeah. I lactate I have good milk for a man.
Follow
Oh
that.
You do.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Sign up for Billy's OnlyFans.
I was watching the Kyle Rittenhouse interview with the girl that interviewed Nick Fuentes. He did like the next episode of their podcast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
Sydney.
he was like, she was like trying to, like they were all trying to call him a hero and just slob him off. He's like, I'm not a hero. He's like, I really shouldn't have been there. Like if I knowing what I know now, I shouldn't have been there. And I'm like, this is what he should think.
Yeah.
Like he shouldn't be championing this.
Man, I knew Biden pardoned a turkey every year, but I didn't know it was gonna be Kyle.
I'm a really lefty guy these days,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate that take from Kyle. I think that's a really, really good. I mean, whether it's like organized or not, I don't know. But
If he's saying the right things,
response.
yeah, for the wrong reason. I mean, even if he doesn't actually believe it, that's fine. Just say the right thing and move
Yeah,
on.
Like I don't need Kyle Rittenhouse to necessarily feel the way I want him to feel, but if he's saying something like that, that speaks to so many like frothingly stupid fucking people. Be like, actually, Kyle has a point, and he's my hero, so I'm gonna fucking listen. Good, that's fucking good. Like, I probably shouldn't have been there, and it wasn't a really good idea, but I did defend myself, and that's the truth, and that's where it really lies, But like, you had a really interesting take about it too, because, there's this whole thing with like, I just unplugged my headphones, so I'm totally discombobulated.
Call him a cuck.
You had this. You were saying like, if people wouldn't freak out so bad, but I think we also don't just live in that world. I think we also live in a world where like, even whether it's actually happening or not, people will claim that it is because then they can still sell that image. Yeah.
I guess,
like,
I just feel like we make our own supervillains, and it's not healthy,
We absolutely do.
And if you just chilled, like if the Dave Chappelle thing would have just come out, and if all the people that got upset, like, granted, if you think he's saying awful shit, you should maybe say something. But if the people in the middle kind of go, cool, whatever, God bless, like, instead of shouting out, Dave Chappelle, shout out 6 Netflix specials that you did like, and I think that would be a more useful. I mean, obviously, that doesn't get all the attention as the and the people that are complaining want attention also. So it's a little bit of
Comedians have always been able to have like these progressive social takes, and sometimes they're also regressive, and that's because it's comedy.
Right.
Like, it's not supposed to be taken seriously, and we have platform comedians as voices of reason because every other voice of reason has been so pathetic and distant from actual humanity that we can connect to.
Yeah.
It's you can't watch the news and be like, this is real life.
No.
There's like 3 different channels. One is left testicle, right testicle, and the meaty middle. And like, we all want that meaty middle, but we're hanging off the left and right nuts. It's not a good situation to look for any sort of guidance.
Right.
But it's where we're going, and then we're going to comedy. We're going to Joe Rogan.
Right.
We're going to Hannah Gadsby.
Because also Joe Rogan will, for all of his flaws, he at least has a 3-hour conversation, which is what you kind of need for these. We're trying to cut it up into a 2-minute news story, and it's like, that doesn't paint a full picture of it.
That's what the news does a lot, is they take the 2 seconds of his dumbest take when he's sitting there smoking weed and asking questions and never really getting answers.
Yeah.
So we're getting this short form hit piece on a guy who's really, you shouldn't be going to him for medical advice.
Yeah, he's been,
not at all.
His career was getting punched in the face.
No.
What's up, Jeff?
Taking
What's
dating
up, Jeff?
advice from Chris Brown.
What 2-second clip are we going to go to now to discredit Joe Rogan?
I'm putting my fucking foot down. The last time Joe Rogan has anybody on that had any idea what was going on with COVID-19 was Sanjay Gupta. And Sanjay Gupta is not good at having to confront these anti-vax fucking arguments. Since then and before then, he's the one, compared to something like, I think it's like, I tried to count them, and I got over 15 different people spouting anti-vax fucking dog shit, unchallenged, unopposed in his fucking show. Fuck Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan is a piece of shit.
How do you think you would fare up against Joe Rogan on this topic?
I'd fucking shit in his mouth. Holy shit.
Then
he has no idea what he's fucking talking about.
Let's start a program. We'll say
Would
this
it get
is
me on Joe Rogan?
This is ex-creator of Kekistan, Jeff Holiday, as seen on Dr. Phil, as seen on PewDiePie. And let's get you on Rogan to have this conversation. Former friend of Tim Pool will get you on this conversation. Were you
tell
ever
you
friends
what,
with Tim Pool? Like you were friends with
Yeah, I
Tim, right?
was. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I was
he
sort
loves
of
Tim Pool.
I was friends with Steve Pool.
Yeah, I love Steve Pool. My mom used to work with Steve Pool.
He was a nice guy.
He was her boss. But yeah, former friend of. Are you current friend with Blair White? Like, where's your standing with the
Oh yeah, I saw Jeff's tweet when it was Blair and Rogan together.
Yeah, like you have all these connections. We could push you in, and you could have this conversation.
Yeah, but he's not buddies with Blair anymore.
But I'm saying we'll create just enough
sad about
buzz.
that.
We'll lubricate this, and we'll slide you in suppository style to the Joe Rogan podcast, and you can have this head to head.
I look, dude. I can't even get Jimmy fucking Dore to notice when I'm like beating his fucking head in. Like, here's the thing. You have to understand right now what's happening when it comes to anti-vax sentiment in this country right now is a pernicious and involved and explicitly, purposefully pushed propaganda campaign.
Yes.
It is reaching fucking everywhere. And the reason why is not because of like some, George Soros or like some evil empire kind of shit. No, it's because of very easily manipulated political platform that they can adopt to try and cast doubt on who is currently in the Oval Office. That's the only fucking reason this is happening. The only reason. Now, it is being gobbled up by people who are into the freedom movement or who want to talk about liberty and shit like that, which is why I think Joe Rogan, also because he's a fucking idiot, are buying into it. That's why right now, mainstream right-wing Republican talking points are anti-vaxxer talking points. And that hurts nobody more than Republicans and conservatives. And for my conservative Republican friends, I'm sorry, but that is what's fucking happening. That is what is happening. It's not an evil empire fucking thing. It is politics, which ruins everything, grabbing onto it and using it as a fucking weapon in a culture war. And they don't give a fuck who's going to be hurt by it. And honestly, it's fucking disgusting. They aren't going to let me on any of their fucking shows.
I don't know,
The only
Jeff.
reason why Sanjay Gupta got on is because of his job at CNN. That's the only fucking reason. There are doctors who would go on Joe Rogan right fucking now. Real doctors, virologists. They would fucking go. I know some of them. And they have been mailing him. They won't put him on. They won't. Because that's not what they're trying to do.
Have they ever been on Dr. Phil, though, or PewDiePie?
Dude, I'm so fucking frustrated with this shit.
I think you might have the social lubricant to get in there. You might be the guy. I don't
wish
know.
I could be.
I know. I'm saying, like, I feel
I don't
like.
know if Dr. Phil's that big of an accolade.
Whoa. PewDiePie watched Dr. Phil with Jeff on his channel.
That's true.
That's a big accolade.
The compound of the two.
And for one, Dr. Phil is like the meme generator. Like for the last
What the hell?
the last 4 years.
Okay.
The last 4 years, Dr. Phil was the what do you call it? The zeitgeist.
He started out on Oprah.
Oprah and Anthony.
I'll put it this way, just because like I'm
Oprah
like
and
kind of in a
Anthony?
weird.
Oprah and
I'm kind of like. I'm kind of like in a weird, like, uncomfortable situation with this. I'll put it this way: the last thing I'll say on this is very simple. I don't want to go on Joe Rogan because I'm very comfortable with like this little corner of the internet that I've been making my videos in. I'm very comfortable there. I like that. I haven't had to do any clout chasing or any stupid shit. I haven't had to get caught up in any dumb fuck weirdo memes in a long time. I'm really happy with what I'm doing and where I'm at. I fear getting into something like with Joe Rogan that would fuck my whole world up, and I don't want to deal with that shit. But I have a list of brilliant doctors that are incredibly well spoken.
Have you checked it twice?
Wonders. I have, and I if I could use whatever clout I've managed to scrape together to get them onto a large platform, I absolutely would.
Look
That's
at
what I
this
would want.
super chat.
Scorpio Maxwell says Joe Rogan is an anti-vax dum-dum.
It doesn't matter if he's anti-vax or not. He's useful to anti-vaxxers, and he is doing more damage to pro-vaccine science than any anti-vaxxer ever has before. So I don't give a fuck about your opinion.
Do you think the media painting him as anti-vax is damaging too, though? Like, aren't they giving him this?
It's the truth.
Aren't they making a villain?
It's the truth. When is now the truth is the enemy?
I don't believe there is a
I'm
truth.
getting more booze.
I love you, Jeff. I'll see you in a minute.
Look what you did.
I do this all the time, though. I'm
quitting also.
I'm the turd in the punch bowl. That's my job here. He actually is an anti-vaxxer, LOL. I don't know. Everything I saw from him was like, I'm not saying don't get vaxxed. I'm saying like, there's other options. I'm like, okay, well, these other options, I don't think they're that effective. I don't think that they're helping. I think the idea of not getting vaxxed, but people are who they are. Like, this is the world we live in. People are always going to question things that maybe don't need questioning, or maybe we're not questioning. Who really knows? This is the end. This is the end of the story here, Jeff, is one day you're going to be on Joe Rogan, and I'm going to fucking watch. I'm going to watch the whole goddamn thing.
I want you to fight Joe Rogan.
Oh, I would fight Joe Rogan.
God, no.
I would fight Joe Rogan. Give me 6 months and I would fight Joe Rogan. I just need 6 months to get conditioning so I can keep my breath up while he kicks my ass. But I would do it.
I'll say if anybody is vaccine hesitant, that is totally normal. It's totally okay. It's all right to be worried about your health. It's okay to be distrustful of the government. I am. But the only thing I would say, and this is all I can try and inspire you towards, because otherwise I'd be trying to manipulate you. Trust good sources, not Joe fucking Rogan.
I got all three of mine. I got all three of my shots.
I don't think there's that many Joe Rogan viewers that are swayed by his comments. I think they're showing. I think there's people who might show up because he's not ostracizing them for their opinion, whether it be intelligent or dumb. I don't know. I would really like to see the numbers of people that listen to Joe Rogan and who's anti-vaxxed and who's vaxxed and who only watches Joe Rogan because they loved what was it, News in the City, or what was that, Sex Room, or what was the show he was on back in the 90s?
Fear Factor?
Before that, it was the Phil Hartman show, News Radio.
Sex with You is called Fear Factor.
Was it News Radio?
Porno called Fear Factor.
Radio,
Yeah, how many Joe Rogan fans only watch because of Fear Factor and News Radio?
I don't think it's that.
I loved him on Fear Factor.
He has interesting guests. More, they're 3-hour conversations. That he's an entertaining guy. He doesn't really say anything that interesting to me, but if you're good, he just, I don't know. I think he thinks of himself as an alternative voice out there, and I think my problem is that people that claim to do their own research aren't actually doing
it's usually
a lot
shit.
of, it's like. That sounds like a euphemism for masturbating. Mom, don't come in. I'm doing my own research.
It is.
Or
no,
come in. I'm doing my own research.
That was
you are 100% fucking correct. When somebody tells me that you need to do your own research, or I did the research, that means that they sat alone at their fucking computer looking through Facebook groups or some shit like that, reading a bunch of dog shit fucking blogs that never cite actual, like, the legit originating sources of fucking anything. Doing your own research is just signaling that you're a fucking idiot.
Right.
That's what it is. That's what it
they
fucking
ruin
is.
these phrases for people that are actually, I've watched this guy on YouTube the whole time. I now have 2 guys on YouTube, but this one guy has a British accent. I don't even know if he's a real doctor, but he sounds smart, so I just believe what he says.
Yeah, that happens a lot actually. Yeah. Potholer is probably one of the YouTubers that I absolutely trust. The dude is smart as fuck, and Potholer 54, I think it is.
This guy, Dr. John Campbell, is one of the guys, and then the Z-Dog guy is real popular now.
Z-Dog is fucking great. Z-Dog is awesome.
He's real. He calls himself alt-middle. I like that. This John Campbell is like, the earth is falling, everything's gonna die, and so I go to him and I get that perspective, and then Z-Dog usually gives me a mellower perspective, and so. But everyone says this.
John Campbell's going crazy, dude. He's losing his fucking mind.
I've
been watching him too. He's just losing his mind lately. He's going fucking ape shit on some stuff.
I think he thinks this is from what I've seen lately, this new variant is going to kind of be the end of it. Hopefully, that's his opinion.
I hope so.
Yeah, because it's way more contagious and gives everyone mild symptoms. So
I read something from Reuters that they reported that 80% of people getting this have been vaccinated, and it's a very mild case.
Right.
Hopefully that's true, but
Right.
I don't know what's going to be in 3 weeks.
Right.
So,
But the idea is that if it gives most people mild symptoms, then we develop as a group some sort of more herdish immunity, and then it can't hurt us anymore.
I think fuck herdish immunity. We need Turkish immunity.
Ah, Turkish
Have you
immunity.
had Turkish immunity?
Is that where you dip it in
Turkish gold, baby? Turkish gold.
Falafel.
I love
Falafel.
it.
I don't know. I was gonna go for.
You ever get your dick sucked by a lawnmower? Turkish gold, baby. Turkish gold,
man.
It's not even a reference. I'm being an asshole.
Dick sucked by a lawnmower.
I'm being an asshole. Isn't that what Lawnmower Man was about?
I don't know what Lawnmower Man.
I didn't watch it when I was a kid. It's
Lawnmower
a movie.
Man, he was kind of like a little developmentally disabled.
Blowjob machine.
Lawnmower Man.
Was that the tag of the movie? Was not. You ever get your dick sucked by a lawnmower?
I don't believe so.
No.
No.
No. It was Jeff Fahey, and he ended up having sex with a MILF, and then like he hooked her into VR, and she died in VR.
Oh damn!
And, like while they were VR fucking or something like that. And then they had a second movie that was starring Matt Frewer, and nobody ever saw that movie except for me. And it's really bad. It's really, really bad.
Jeff, you're the only one that watched that.
Way to be a hero.
Lawnmower Man 2. Has anybody here watched Lawnmower Man 2?
No, I have not.
Yeah, see, proven. Anybody in the chat? Anybody in the live? Anybody see Lawnmower Man 2? I bet you nobody has.
Was Stephen King
Only
even credited for the Lawnmower Man?
I don't think he was.
Yeah,
No.
there was a few films based on his work that he wasn't even credited in.
Was the tagline for Lawnmower Man 2? You ever have your dick sucked by a lawnmower?
I don't
Yes,
think
yes,
so.
it was actually. Yeah.
Interesting. I knew I got that somewhere. It was in my collective conscious.
That's what your mom was yelling. Go do the yard work, and you're like,
there was-
Let's go.
I'm
There's
cutting
one
the
dude.
grass.
There's one dude. There's one dude who has seen Lawnmower Man 2. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. At least I'm not alone.
Damn.
Was he the director or?
The director didn't even watch it. This was the editor. He's like, yeah, I had to put together the final cut. I've seen
His
it.
eyes are bleeding.
Hey, there's somebody in chat who is definitely mad about me and my research comments. You're just gonna have to, if you want me to really directly respond to you, you're gonna have to super chat from now on. Otherwise, I'm just gonna ignore you. Okay. But I encourage you to
Or
super chat.
Streamlabs.
And a matter of fact,
Streamlabs
anybody
even better.
Anybody
Streamlabs even
chatting
better.
right now outside of the fan chat where people pay to chat, I'm going to ignore you. So send donos if you want my attention.
Yeah.
In the form of
Anybody who hasn't bought my album, I'm not listening to you. Okay, that's the rule.
I'll be right
That's
back.
good. I like it. That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, Andrew just released a new comedy album.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so there's a link to his Twitter in the description. Anyone who wants to check it
and then
out.
find the link tree. It's on Spotify, Pandora, Napster,
Dope, dude.
you know, all the things. And the YouTube special comes out this weekend, so go subscribe on YouTube. I've got an OnlyFans for horny men that want feet pics or dick pics or whatever. You know, I can't make any money streaming, so I've got to try the old-fashioned way.
Do you still hit the road with Steve Hofstetter?
Yeah. Well, we're doing Portland and Tacoma like New Year's Eve-ish, so we'll be around there. Those
Interesting.
areas, yeah. Bend, Oregon. My bomb shelter friend came to my show actually too. I have this old, bit about a guy who owns a bomb shelter, and he showed up. I've got a spot underground now because my video has like 3 million views on Facebook, so he thinks he's famous now. And
That's awesome.
So now I'm kind of rooting for the apocalypse just to see what it's like.
It's so crazy that the Barefoot Bandit stole your dad's airplane.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah, because after we talked about it the one time when you were here, I read all about the history of that guy, and that's just craziness.
Yeah, I mean,
he was like a teen genius or something, right? Wasn't he like a young guy?
He just taught himself how to fly stuff. I mean, I don't think he was like
No, he wasn't that smart. Like he was
well,
good
he
at
did,
getting
like,
away.
Yeah, he did crash the plane. So I don't know if he's the smartest guy.
He was getting away from the cops really.
Right.
Like he was good at that.
Yeah, I mean,
guess.
how
Right.
hard is that? The cops are real, investigative
Yeah.
geniuses over
Wait,
there.
so this isn't a bit? The barefoot bandit actually stole your dad's airplane?
Yeah. It's a funny story. My dad actually, on the day that it happened, he was like reading the weather and looking outside, and he's, man, I'd hate to be flying today. And then a couple hours later, they were like, hey, we found your airplane crashed in the middle of a field, and it was empty. Are you okay? And he's like, I've been home the whole time. And he, he was telling me that, like,
wow,
he bought insurance on the plane for less than it was worth because he was like, hey, if I crash and I survive, I'll just be happy. I don't care about the money. And if I crash and I die, then my wife gets a good chunk of change. That's fine. And then he never factored in someone else stealing and crashing his plane. So, and then when you bring it to the mechanic, they go, well, who knows if we could repair, it's borderline. And he's, trying to be honest, and because you don't want a rebuilt plane necessarily. It's not like a car where you're like, just plug in a bunch of alternate parts. So he was like, hey, if it's not totaled, don't total it. But if it's a tie, let's get a new airplane. So he retired from flying a few years ago just because it's an expensive hobby. So when he retired from his job, he, you can't afford to have a couple houses and a plane between them. But yeah. It's actually this time of year makes me think of my dad so much because all the Christmas music comes on.
Yes.
And I only know the words to his songs. So I just start walking through CVS going, walking around in women's underwear.
Yeah.
And then people look at me weird, and then I'm like, I don't know, it's just my dad's version.
Yeah, his dad is known for the parody songs.
The Twisted Tunes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So me and Weird Al got beef. No, I'm just
it was like the 12 Pains of Christmas.
Yeah, 12 Pains of Christmas.
Yeah.
Police stop my car. Police stop my car.
Oh, I know that song.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
Yeah, so that's my dad, Bob Rivers.
That's cool. Nice.
And what's funny, Bomb Shelter guy even, I was in a music video with my dad and Ozzy Osbourne in like 1993 or something like that. And I post that video to steal clout from him every Christmas, and my Bomb Shelter friend was like, holy shit, that's your dad? Oh my, and so now I'm like, oh sweet, I got my dad a spot in the Bomb Shelter too. And people, it's funny, like he was this big popular guy, but like people never, I guess because he's not around or not on the radio anymore, people don't really, the last name, no one puts it together enough, but yeah, that's it's pretty cool.
The music is instantly like memorable.
Yeah,
though,
it's
sure.
really. I'm
cool.
very proud to because as a guy who's trying to write my own stupid jokes, as a kid I was like kind of embarrassed, like, oh, my dad's a nerd. But now as a person, I've been doing stand-up comedy for 12 years, and I know hack jokes when I see them, and I'm like, this is really good music. It's really clever. It's actually really funny, So, shout out to Bob Rivers, I guess.
That's awesome. Hell yeah. Yeah, talking about planes though, I got ambushed by my dad recently. And so my dad's finally dating again. It's been years since my mom passed away, and I'm really happy for him. He met this amazing woman, and she's lovely. And we all went out to dinner a couple of weeks back, and so she's got this. They're both little old people, right? My dad's in his late 70s, so is she, and she's adorable, and she's got this cute little old lady smile on her face, and she's like, Bob, you should tell him. He's like, oh, I don't know. I was going to wait a little bit longer. No, Bob, you got to tell him about his birthday present. He's like, all right. So you remember when you were 14 or when you were 13, I said when you were 14, I would take you skydiving for your birthday, but we never did it. And I was like, well, yeah. He's like, well, I can't do 14, but next year you turn 40.
Ooh.
So your ass is jumping out of a plane with me.
Wow.
And it wasn't a question. So I think I have to do it.
I think so.
I have to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Your parachute doesn't open and then you die? I mean, no big deal,
No big deal.
That's true. It'd be pretty quick.
But how often
you
does?
know?
Yeah, I mean, of all the ways to go, I
Yeah.
mean, drowning seems like the worst. You know, because you have to run out of breath after 3 minutes and then actually choke for another couple minutes, maybe.
True.
That would be
that
tough.
sounds pretty bad.
Sounds
Burning to
fu-
death would probably
burning-
be pretty bad too.
Burning
Yeah.
doesn't sound pleasant.
But what if my shoe doesn't open, but I survive, but then I'm
Ugh.
paraplegic,
Yeah.
quadriplegic, you know? Like I'm not
If
really
you can
afraid
survive a fall from that far, I mean, you that's pretty badass. You get some pussy off that story.
Doesn't sound
Would I be able to
enjoyable.
feel it?
Yeah, and I
know?
don't know. Will she be able to feel it? Who knows?
I don't know. But yeah, we will engrave founder of Kekasound, Jeff's grave. So you motherfucker, absolutely not. No. Yeah, I guess Peggy Hill survived. Yeah, she.
That's a cartoon.
Earth 2. That's a cartoon.
And so did Punky Brewster. No, the guy who jumped out with the $1 billion or whatever. And
fuck. Oh God. DB Cooper.
There you go.
DB Cooper. So what you're
Immortal
telling me
Dave.
is that I need to have a suitcase full of money before I jump.
Did
Where
you
are you
guys
gonna
see?
get that?
Did you see that Michael Strahan went into space?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Who's
yeah.
Michael Strahan?
Football player.
He used to be a pro football player. Now
Famous
he's
gap in his teeth.
Yeah. Now he's one of the hosts of the Good Morning America.
Yeah. He got that space removed. Speaking of space.
So he's an athlete, but he's got like a personality where he can host TV shows and shit.
Pretty seems like a good fella.
Yeah, yeah.
that's
Bezos shot him into space.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was really so now everybody's getting to go to space if you're somebody, right?
Guess I'm a nobody.
Welcome to the
Yeah,
club.
I would rather have Bezos shoot me into space than have to go on fucking Joe Rogan and then deal with like another year and a half. Shitheads.
Who,
Yeah.
if you had a rocket and you were going to space, like you only get like 3 extra spots. You know, you got to have the scientists and the person to actually Who are your 3 friends you're bringing to space with you?
Ooh. Well, okay. Question: How long do we get? How long is the flight?
What is that? Like
This
an
is
8-minute thing where you just go up?
Like, okay.
and,
Yeah. It's hardly even leaving the
8 minutes.
atmosphere.
Okay, 8 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna think about this for a second.
I also think, like, what if you went into space and then you meet I would bring someone that I want to be like a good ambassador for the aliens, you know?
Your chances of running into aliens are
Yeah.
like almost slim to none.
Because then if you're, you know, I don't know, who would you want to meet the aliens?
Nicolas Cage. I want to see Nicolas Cage's reaction to space.
Okay.
I really do.
Should we just send Ron Jeremy out into the stars?
He's in
been
prison.
canceled. Yeah, so let's put
He's
him.
not
Whenever
just
you get-
canceled, he's convicted.
Yeah,
Whenever someone gets canceled, we send them to space.
to the aliens.
Yeah.
Let the aliens deal with
Yeah.
him. Like this is what we have to
We
offer.
make a new Australia, you know, send only the fucking criminals to a planet.
Yeah, I think Tom Hanks turned down going to space. They offered it to him
They
instead
gave
of.
it to Michael Strahan.
Oh, Michael Strahan's going to space?
He already went.
What? I don't care
Yeah.
about space at all, do I? But when they were
There's a
the
dildo
Shatner,
rocket.
The Shatner spot was
let's see.
offered to Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks was like, "Nah."
Nice cock.
Michael's incredible
Yeah.
journey.
Oh, hold on.
Now it's really happening.
We're doing this, guy.
Is this the first time somebody with a speech impediment went to outer space?
While in space, posing for pictures and enjoying that breathtaking view.
Holy. Is that Kelly Ripa with her head out the window?
Just more than
No.
10 minutes after liftoff, the capsule making its way back.
Yeah,
Oh,
10
there it is
minutes.
right there.
Him and Kelly Ripa couldn't get along, so he quit that show
Oh, really?
and went over to Good Morning America, and now it's Ryan Seacrest with Kelly Ripa.
Oh, nobody is going to be disagreeable with Ryan Seacrest. He is like if Ryan Seacrest was a rash, he was a rash you wouldn't even get cream for. Like,
Touching
oh,
down
whatever.
safely back
It's
on Earth.
fine.
We cannot wait for that door to open and for us to finally see Cuz Lightyear back on
What?
Earth.
What was that?
That sounds more racist than anything we've said.
Yeah, that guy's going to get banned off Twitch.
Michael
It's okay
Strahan
for
is out of it.
CBS or ABC, but you know.
Was that really what they called
Cuz
him? Was
Lightyear?
Cuz Lightyear?
Yes.
Boy, is Michael Strahan a Crip?
He was wearing blue.
He better be now.
They all look like they're cripping.
That outfit was blue.
Who's the cowboy down there? Is that Bezos?
Yeah,
Is he the
probably.
king cowboy roping together
He's
all
shooting
the
everybody
Crips?
into space now.
Pew pew. What you shooting there, partner? People into space.
Who are
Pew,
you?
pew.
Who are you taking to space with you? You get an extra seat on the rocket. You get a +1 to space.
You float around for 5 minutes and
yeah.
then you come back.
Literally, whoever is like the hottest nympho. The hottest nympho.
Name one.
I don't know.
Name one.
Find me whoever the hottest nympho is.
Benpai.
That's not going to be able to turn down sex when we're in space. And that's what I'm taking with
What
me.
is she gonna do? I mean, float away? You know?
Well, I mean, she could say no. That's what I'm working
It's
against.
international space.
I need her
There
to
are
be
no
a
laws
nympho.
apply.
But there's laws of the sweet boy, Andrew. Okay.
The
And the
rules of the Sweet Boy
the-
universe.
Sweet boy universe.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
where you are in the multiverse. No means no.
International
means no.
waters. Okay, good.
No
good.
means no.
I'm glad
And now, if you're in Bizarro World, no backwards is on, and
Oh,
it's
okay,
on.
okay.
It's on. So if you're in Bizarro
Like
World,
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, on means on in Bizarro
Yeah,
World. Okay.
This looks like New Mexico.
But yeah, if there was a hot nympho,
That's
I'd
a
be
meth
like,
lab,
we're
actually.
going
That's
to
not
space,
what the-
and we're
Yeah.
banging in
They
zero
faked the whole
gravity.
thing.
We're banging in where I don't have to hold my gut up on your backside because space will lift it on its own. It's all I need. That's all I need.
I feel it's surreal. Like out of it's almost like an out of body experience. You know, it's hard to even believe it happened.
I'm not a big fan
And
of
it's such
auto
a
body experiences. Every time I
feeling
go to the
of-
auto body shop, they charge me out the ass.
Lucian Autobot.
Autobot experience. Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
Almost being completely out of control. You completely trust your life is in the hands of other people who are you deem smarter than you, know exactly what's going to happen at certain points and how to take you up and bring you down safely. And they couldn't have been better here.
Somebody in chat said I could take Trisha Paytas up in the air. Do you realize what my body and Trisha Paytas' body would look like smashing together in 0 Gs?
I'd like to see it.
Yeah,
I would love to see that in slow motion set to classical music.
It'd be like when you see a jellyfish swimming through the ocean.
Both wearing like thongs.
Good thing
Thongs?
Beethoven's
Yeah.
music's 6 hours because that's how long it's going to take me to come.
Sumo. You guys could wear the sumo diapers.
Yeah.
And float and crash into each other.
Yeah, that could work.
Someone would pay for that video. That footage.
Sticky says I have a very vivid mental image. How are your art skills, Sticky?
I don't think Vivid is filming that one.
If you could, Sticky, if you could just get whatever program it was that Onision used to make his porn videos with Chris Hansen and recreate that, assuming they have the technology to make me and Trisha's bodies flap in 0 G.
Yeah, I think it's After Effects, maybe. Adobe After Effects. You could animate something like that.
We might just have to do it in the old-fashioned way and get claymation, stop
That'd be good.
motion.
I'd love to see, dude. I want to see a claymation Billy the Fridge, anything actually. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah, if anybody out there is pathetic and has a whole bunch of clay, spend the next 6 months of your life making a 2-minute video of me in clay.
Someone made me and Billy into the Dire Straits "Money for Nothing" music video, and that was beautiful.
was classic.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Classic. That was Matt Jarjosa.
Yeah, Matt Jarjosa,
our wonderful contestant in one of our karaoke, or was it singing competitions? Was DP Idol? Is that what we called it?
Yes, that's what we called it.
I go from karaoke to singing competition to DP Idol, the proper name. Those of you that don't know, I have no random access memory, so I have to say wrong things until I get it right. It's my it's my condition. Don't be ableist.
So what's our Nick content or
I got something.
am I jumping the
I got something
the
for
front?
no. I'll
Okay,
move to
all right.
it. That's cool. Let's check this out. Here we go.
We're really changing the world. You can see that. They can see that.
That's an
They're
incredible
terrified.
dildo. It's
these.
curved.
Everybody says that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Literally everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, he's bending a knee at that.
right? Right?
I was watching the last episode just earlier today before like hopping onto this, and I like the top comment is that it's a G-spot stimulator dildo, and like, yep, that is, yep.
It's even got
Absolutely.
a handle on it.
Yeah. Looks like balls. It does not look cozy.
It does not look cozy at all, does it?
Cozy
Weird.
TV.
Shows went out, and the ADL and the SPLC and all of them freaked. And so did the conservatives. Did you notice this? These shows went out there. Everybody watched them. Every conservative watched it. Not every, like, conservative American, but, like, every conservative in D.C., every conservative in the movement, they all watched it. And they're furious. Because I'm not supposed to be able to get this far. You know, this is the point, and this is the part of the story where I'm supposed to fuck off now, right? Because I've been banned from everything. All the doors have been closed.
Not cozy.tv.
To me.
You're on cozy.tv?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going back to the question of like, you know, whether or not people should be banned or not, you know, it is like ultimately a financial thing. But like, I kind of love that he is banished to cozy.tv because he's still doing it. He's still doing it. His reach is very, very limited, which is totally fine because his views are abhorrent. But we still get to see it, so I'm fine. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
He claims that the feds seized $500,000 from him. I want,
Really?
Yes.
That's what I tell girls when I can't buy them drinks later. I'm like, look, I would, but the feds just seized millions of dollars from me. So
It's not my fault.
I'm
Fucking
being
CIA,
silenced.
dude.
Yeah.
That interview that he had done on that conservative podcast recently.
Yeah, with Sydney Watson and that Elijah
Like
fellow.
I would donate to your Patreon, but the feds just seized $500,000 from me, so I'm in a tough spot right now.
Yeah.
I really wish I could.
There was those rumored crypto donations that he had gotten that were, you know, I think in that
They were
ballpark.
pretty substantial.
Yeah.
they were pretty substantial, and those, I think those were actually confirmed. Like, he did get huge crypto donations. But I don't know. Like, there's also the line that people are like, well, I would rather have the bad ideas open and you know, available so people can see like the extremism, so it's not like hidden in the darkness. Dude, no, they trust me. They know. Feds know. They fucking know, dude. They know. They watch all this shit. They know exactly what Nicholas J. Fuentes is doing every fucking day. They know.
Is it some guy's job to actually watch this? That's got to be a
Oh,
tough
there was-
I guarantee you it has to be. That has to be a thing.
There was a guy that had to listen to all my albums and stuff when I
Yeah.
was hanging out with certain people, and it was in the feds, and like I know because a friend of mine had to, I don't know, snitch, and when they were asking him all this stuff, they're like, so tell me about Billy the Fridge, and then he freaks out because he has no idea how he's connected, and then all the other feds start laughing. So like I guess they liked it or at least thought I was funny, but it was like it was funny to hear that story.
Nick-
Some guy got paid to listen to watch all my shit.
Nick Fuentes was at the Capitol on January 6th, and see his little logo in the lower right-hand corner. There were flags with that logo on it in the Capitol that day.
As fuck. That's what Mary's doing later.
I wonder if if next time we have an insurrection, if it will be sponsored, you know? Like
Sponsored.
my pillow, like there's my or Pepsi, the drink of the revolution. You know?
This attempted coup brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends.
Exactly. Like that's the next generation of this, right? Like
Yeah, man.
What's
fuck it,
those
let's do
people
it.
that write like the online casinos on their body and then streak
Yeah.
through football games?
Oh,
Or whatever?
yeah.
Same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
MyFreeCams.com.
Streaming through the
They're like a-
Capitol with
Yeah.
MyFreeCams.
Like,
I think it was
Yes.
Golden Palace
Yeah,
or
there you
something.
go, there you
Gambling
go.
or some shit, dude. It'd be so fucking funny.
GoldenPalace.com.
Allegedly, I'll never have
My
a
God,
career. The
GoldenPalace.com.
ceiling is so low for me. So this is
Huh,
the
what
part
do I-
now where,
oh, here
where
we go.
I'm supposed to just disappear because the people that matter in D.C. said that I don't have the right opinions, and the ADL and the SPLC are so far up me, you know. So far,
his fans are even more cringe than him, which is quite the feat. They are
Oh, yeah.
so insecure about anyone bad-mouthing their hero at all.
I wonder why the ADL is so up him. Why? Why do you think, Nick? Is your Cookie Monster diatribe comparing it to the Holocaust? You think?
No.
You think? You called out the ADL. You know what happened? You got schwanzed. Okay? They bent you over. You got knocked down. You're not a martyr, though.
No,
you're
definitely
where you're where little weirdos go to get their rocks off because they don't want to clean their rooms because they didn't follow Jordan Peterson. You could tell there's the Nick Fuentes half and the Jordan Peterson half, and the only difference is one's got a clean bedroom.
are all over me, biting my ankles and buzzing around, that this is the part where I'm supposed to just not be able to continue anymore. But that's not happening. They thought that when they did the Holocaust thing, that would be the end of my career. You could go back even further. They thought that when I said kill the globalists, that would be the end. They thought when I got recorded in the Leadership Institute that would be the end. They thought being in Charlottesville, surely, would make me radioactive. They thought taking my YouTube channel from me would be the end. Good luck being banned from YouTube, right? Like, good luck being a streamer and not being on the biggest video platform in the world.
We did actually think that your career would be over when you started comparing America to the Taliban and how it'd be better if the Taliban were running America as long as it was a Christian Taliban.
Yeah.
We did think maybe that would be the line that your weird-ass followers drew, but no, they're like, wait, no, actually, Taliban, pretty good as long as it's Catholic.
They all say the same shit too. Why don't you debate Nick?
Yeah.
And it's like we how many times do we have to repeat ourselves? We've invited Nick over. Like,
Yeah, and we never even told him he had to have Mary up his ass. Like, I'll wear that little fucking porcelain dilly if that's what it takes to talk to him.
All it took.
And the nutcracker in the back.
I won't do the nutcracker.
No.
That's too rigid.
Yeah.
Get one of those arms cut up there. I don't need that.
They thought the Cookie Monster joke would be the end. Oh, nobody will associate with this guy now that we call
It wasn't a joke. It was him trying to get past the terms of service by using a weird analogy.
Yeah.
It's very like I don't know, man. Like, I get why so many people really like Nick. He represents a very specific, like, pathetic subset of society. I totally understand that. I just don't understand how people like don't get past his crippling lack of charisma. Like, the dude is just fucking unlikable.
There's a bunch of like either shooting stars or something in the background, when it's playing, and I keep waiting for one of them to just land and blow up the whole.
Yes,
that'd be nice.
Or maybe like a plane to come through the window. Or
somebody edit that.
I'm a Holocaust denier.
I love how the CGI budget for this show is us saying somebody edit that and rolling the dice on if anybody actually does.
That's the budget.
That's the
we
budget.
don't have one.
I thought the hands creep me out. Whenever someone is like this,
He's got weird hands.
It's like, I'm like, all right.
I used to think he was maybe Megan Fox.
Oh yeah, she's got some weird hands.
She does have weird hands.
Maybe Nick Fuentes is just Megan Fox because I would only stare at his hands.
Have you ever seen them in the same spot?
My bedroom.
Ooh.
Would that be the best three-way?
I think Nick Fuentes blew Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh my god.
The capital would be the
I wish
end.
you would blow a real machine gun.
No, he's going to be in jail and arrested by the FBI. They thought that getting kicked off D-Live would be the end. Where's he even going to go?
D-Live is hard to get kicked off of.
Fucking god, dude.
D-Live is where
Jesus
all of the...
Hypothetically.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
Sorry, that was really good.
Thank you.
Forget about being on YouTube and having success. Where is he going to go? Built my own platform. They thought getting banned from my payment processor would be the end. Well, he can't.
Yeah, different payment processors won't take him anymore.
PayPal and
yeah. And he's also banned from commercial air flights too.
Yeah, I have a friend who's like banned from Airbnb, and he just makes his friend rent him. And it's like, it's not that hard.
Can't do that with an airplane. Yeah.
Can't make money, so how's it going to keep going? I made more money this year than ever. No, I didn't. Hey, listen, IRS, man, I made nothing this year.
Oh my God.
They thought me getting banned from Twitter, surely. After all of that, this is it. Twitter is his biggest platform. He's got the check mark. He's getting 100 million impressions a month. And we just get him banned from Twitter. Then we can breathe a sigh of relief. And we can ride out into the sunset and it'll be over.
Man, when China
Well, they
doesn't
banned
like
my
you.
Twitter.
Oh, he loves China
and
too.
here I am 5 months later. I'm on Blaze TV on 2 shows.
What was the second
The
show he
sitting
was on?
congressman retweeted it.
Great pizza.
And I have nearly as many followers on Gab that I did on Twitter. Got 40,000 on Telegram.
It's true that he does have that one congressman, Paul Gosar.
Oh God,
Paul Gosar. Yeah.
Didn't Paul get in trouble for the anime?
Oh, he got fucking censored by the fucking Republicans for that shit for sure.
Oh,
but like that's because Paul Gosar is like a mentally infirmed, crotchety, barely cognizant old man. Like that's not a flex. Like I've got this old dude with dementia who thinks I'm based in red pilled. Like, dude, come on.
That doesn't even know how to use anime correctly without getting censored.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's not a flex, bro.
Yesterday on Twitter, I hosted a Twitter space with some people from DC. It was the biggest space on the entire platform. 300 million active users on Twitter. My space that I hosted was a
Is he
number
bragging
one
about his
space in the
MySpace
world
page now?
yesterday.
My
even though
top
I'm banned
8 is better than anybody's top 8 ever.
For real, what's going on?
from Twitter.
He's talking about the Twitter spaces.
Yeah,
I know, but-
The joke was that he was so dated and out of touch.
But he's like 22, 23 years
But
old.
all
Did he
other
even use
platforms kicked him
MySpace?
off, so he has to brag about MySpace. That's the one that hasn't kicked him.
I do like that, yeah.
Okay.
The joke, Ben, I'm going
That's
to
pretty
say
funny.
was good.
Okay.
I'm going to call it. It was
All
a good
right.
joke.
I liked it.
No, do not go to myspace.com/6 million cookies. Do not.
Off of
Oh
an
my
alternative
God.
account that I made 2 weeks ago. So, people are paying attention. People on the left are paying attention. People on the right are paying attention. And they saw that interview, and the ADL is livid, and the SPLC is livid. And David Reboy and all these other conservatives are saying to themselves, "Nuh-uh, not in my town. You can't survive all
he
this."
He wants to drive attention to this interview. Is this the same one he was crying "mommy" to Sydney Watson?
He
in?
went, Mom.
Or is this another one? He said there was 2 interviews on Blaze TV.
Yeah,
there was 2.
I don't know what the other one was.
I like how his bragging points are that he's got almost the same followers he had on Twitter on a platform that is probably, to have that number, it's all the followers on the platform.
Yeah.
Are they auto sub? How big is Gab, Jeff?
Also, the Gab, how big is Gab? I don't know how big Gab is, honestly. Not that big. Andrew Torba is like totally fucked up his own platform. I just want to mirror something though, because like I watched a bunch of the Nick content lately, and I just want to mirror something that Sophane said, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Just real quick. Sydney Watson is a fucking bitch.
Whoa,
okay?
whoa, whoa.
In Minecraft.
Are you going to tell me right now? Are you going to tell me right now that she's not the type of woman that probably likes panel?
I don't care if she does.
She probably likes panel, right? Like
I don't give a shit. She's a bitch.
She loves panel, right?
You think I think she's repulsive. Absolute repulsive fucking mentality.
You think Sydney
Disgusting.
Watson's really into panel?
Panel?
Yeah, nah. Sorry, don't like her. Don't
Low
like
Brow
her at all.
Jester brings up a good point. Who doesn't love panel? So from here on out, we're just going to assume Sydney Watson and everybody else loves panel.
Panel.
That's fair. I'm gonna allow it. I think that's good. That's fair.
That's fair.
That's centrist. That's enlightened centrist take.
Hey, Jeff,
I like it.
to quote the great late Nick Fuentes, I want to say, Ma'am.
Guess what? We've been through all this and you haven't beaten us. In fact, you haven't even diminished us. Literally, who is going to stop me? Nobody is going to stop me. You can't stop me. I'm smarter than you. I'm tougher than you. And I'm blessed by God.
Dang it, people
He's
like
tougher.
me.
Oh, and he's blessed by God.
He's not tough.
He's the whoa, Ben. Who are you to say somebody's not smarter than you, tougher than you, and blessed by God?
Ben's got clouds behind him. He's obviously blessed by God.
Damn, that's a good point.
It basically
he is
happened.
the Holy Spirit.
So
right
are
now.
you too, by the way.
Oh, goddamn right.
Jeff's got America on his back. All I have is some fat shit. That is kind of true, though. Both of us do have our gods behind us.
I mean, I can get behind
True.
you.
It's true.
I've been
Jeff's
trying to
true.
get behind you for years.
Ayo.
I love America.
Jeff being the ultra patriot. Yeah.
Dude, I am a fucking ultra patriot. Holy shit, I am absolutely an ultra patriot.
I am not mocking you when I say that. I saw
no.
I saw the way you
patriot is a slur
swooned.
now.
I saw the way you swooned over the super Antifa soldier. Like you don't swoon for a soldier unless you're a patriot.
Oh my god, dude. No, 100%. And there is nothing more patriotic than telling somebody in a position of power here in the United States, wow, this wine is kicking my ass, to fuck off. That is the most patriotic fucking thing you can do, is to tell the authority of your own country to fuck off.
Yeah.
That is patriotism. To just blindly be like, nah, we just need to like make sure that our national identity is maintained. It's not patriotism. That's nationalism. That's dog shit. That's pussy ass beta bitch bullshit. No, not patriotism.
The most patriotic thing you can do in this country is love Painel.
Painel.
Yes.
That's why it's called
anal.
that, because patriot is the first
It's
part
patriot
of it.
anal.
Patriot anal.
That's right.
It's Painel. Proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm getting Painel.
Nice.
Sarah Painel was a great patriot.
She was. Oh, God.
She could see her house from Russia, eh?
Yeah.
She can hear the seashells in her asshole, apparently.
Yeah, I one time put Sarah Palin's anus up to my ear.
Yeah.
And I could hear Russia.
Yeah.
I was like, They were like skoika, skoika. I was like, what?
I don't know if I want to admit this. I once found a porno that looked exactly like Sarah Palin, and I just jacked off so
Was it
super hard to
Nayland
it.
Palin?
It was
starring...
It was not Nayland Palin.
Okay.
It was before Nayland Palin. It was
Okay.
before Nayland Palin, and it just happened to look. You know what? I think it was the same porno that was the one that Ted Cruz got caught.
Wasn't that wasn't that
liking
T-Girls?
on Twitter.
Was that
It
T-Girls
wasn't
stuff?
T-Girls.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't T-Girls, but she looked very librarian, and she looked kind of like Sarah Palin.
Was it Lisa Ann from Nayland
might
Palin?
have been Lisa. It
Because
might
Lisa
have been
Ann
Lisa
had a
Ann.
natural Sarah Palin look.
Lisa Ann does look a lot like Sarah Palin. I have noticed that. Yeah.
When I was in
100%.
Miami, I was out like late at night, and I was on the South Beach, and I was drinking at this restaurant and eating, and these two prostitutes sat down next to us at the fire outside, and one of them swore she was Sarah Palin's niece, and she was like, "Yeah, my aunt's a cunt," and I was like, "Well, I like you," and I didn't even ask her for her number.
There was the late women's wrestler Daphne. She used to play a pro wrestling character called the Governor, and it was like a Palin based.
Yeah.
The
character.
Governor.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's,
Totally would.
That's Sarah Painel right there.
Yeah, dude. I mean, like, as much as that Sarah Palin is actually a piece of shit, that's kind of my thing. That is kind of my thing.
I don't care if Sarah
Looks
Palin's
like
a piece of
sexy
shit.
librarian, you know.
I love how she was so pro American value, and then out of nowhere, her daughter got pregnant out of wedlock. That was lovely. I'm
Sexy
like,
librarian's my favorite sex move.
That's American.
What?
It's where I'm not allowed to talk and she reads a book.
That's your favorite.
That's called the sexy librarian.
Damn. Damn. That's hard.
Yeah. It was a hard cover, absolutely.
Hard
Yeah.
cover.
I like it.
I got
It's
a
good.
3-minute warning. I got to dip. A little
Yeah,
early,
yeah.
But,
And in a few minutes here, Billy and I are gonna do the post show for a little bit.
okay, cool. Then I'm not leaving you short. That's good.
Yo, no.
Great.
Yeah, we're gonna switch to that for a little bit. There's a few ways to get the post show if you want.
If you're a $10 patron or above, you're gonna be able to get it right then and there. Or if you're a member of this channel, channel members get to watch our post shows as well. $10 patrons get so much other bonus content, so I'd recommend
You might as well.
for your value.
Yeah, and don't forget about the mother load, you know? The mother load.
This, I feel like you named this because of some sort of jizz. This is a jizz reference.
You would think so, right?
And whenever I hear the word load, I think of. Am I wrong?
Laundry?
No. Well, now I feel like a perv because that's true. Laundry would be a very viable load.
Well, my mother does my loads of laundry, so that's.
Yeah. See, now I feel like the perv.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. How dare you?
The only loads I do are in people's mothers. So I mean,
Yeah.
Well, if they weren't a mother before,
Mom,
put a load in.
I can fix that for you, dude.
It's hard to get a baby through the throat.
Do you think Nick Fuentes' mom is hot?
I have no idea.
Oh yeah. No, I'm
really
100%
curious
sure.
about
I'm 100% sure his mom is hot and into panel.
So okay, so the super Giga Chad maneuver would be for one of us to like go and seduce his mom, because like nobody who acts like Nick has both parents. I'm sorry, it's not happening. So obviously Dad's out of the picture. So obviously the most Giga Chad maneuver is one of us has to go and seduce his mom, and then we can call Nick son.
I'm pretty sure Nick said his parents were still together. And
I doubt it.
And
Break 'em
that's the even more Giga Chad maneuver is to walk in, say, I don't know if you were Catholic, but I'm gonna treat you like a schoolgirl, Nick Fuentes' mama. And she'll go, this is what I've been waiting for. I want a thick dick liberal asshole to give me panel.
Yes.
Sidney Watson levels of panel. And then and then Nick will walk in while his mom is just basically becoming incontinent on our cocks.
You gotta
right?
drill Nick's mom while making his dad hold your jacket. That's the power.
I'd be like, hey, Papa Fuentes, you want to hold this petticoat? This petticoat? Well, because I would show up to their house in a petticoat.
Oh, thanks for explaining.
Yeah, I'd be like, could you hold this petticoat while I
like a true patriot?
While I give your wife panel, patriot anal.
Anal. All right.
And a revolutionary flag or whatever.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
looks like what's that?
And a musket.
What's that famous statue in Japan?
Panel?
Yeah.
The panel statue?
Yeah, where they're just putting the giant flag into the asshole.
All right. With that, we are going to end the show. Jeff, you can stick around for the post show. We're just going to end the regular show if you want to hang out.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Jeff Holiday on the post show.
All right.
Thanks for having me. I love you.
Thank you.
Andrew, you want to tell everybody where to find you?
Andrew J. Rivers on any app you use, Instagram, YouTube, OnlyFans. Go subscribe, dropping new videos and stuff all the time, and
I like
having
this
fun.
guy.
Lots of jokes.
I like this
guy. Thank you. Yeah. I'm performing all over the country all the time. So
Yeah, keep an eye
if
out.
you live in the States, there's a chance I'll be near you.
Especially if you're in one of those states that doesn't make you wear a mask.
Yeah,
'Cause
I'm Seattle based, so if you're in the Northwest, there's a chance I'll be here more often. But I'm all over.
Yeah.
Check me out. I'm gonna come to Eugene. We're gonna partner up, and he's gonna tell me not to go to Wow Hall next time.
Yeah. We're gonna get fucking weird.
Can we do panel?
Panel. Can we get the Vin Diesel saying family, but edit it to say panel?
Oh yeah. we should. That's how people in Eugene say hello.
Oh,
Panel.
okay.
Good night, everybody.
nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.